Well,
What
don't
is
like
happening?
that.
Oh no. Alright, should we just like leave?
Leave. I don't think we can.
Okay, so yeah, it focuses for a second and it pops a second Vrock into existence, and that second Vrock,
Womp womp.
uh, that second Vrock releases a screech.
Mm,
Is it a sulfurous screech?
It gets an attack as soon as it comes out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
ask Aaron.
that's what I've been doing.
God damn it.
No, it doesn't screech yet. We're too far away.
Thank God.
Alright. Because I was having some streaming difficulties, because YouTube actually has 2 separate streaming services, some people may be coming in just now. So, long story short, there's a Vrock in this room and it's mad.
and we're gonna
And now
die.
there's 2 Vrocks.
There was one, now there's two.
So it does a bite and 2 talons on Jason, none of which hit him
I'm just throwing my
because
Pro
it is
Controller
a shit poor little Vrock.
Alright.
around.
Wait, it gets a bite and claws?
Oh baby.
Motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it
No,
like
wait,
7th
sorry, it
level?
moved. I'm sorry, it moved. It shouldn't have gotten the claws. I won't do that.
Oh. I thought,
That's its full attack.
I thought it had fly-by attack or something.
No, that'd be nice.
Hey, oh, oh. Yeah, you were
They're
there for
they're just hard to kill is all. They're-
Oh, you're the best.
Okay.
I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, second cultist continues focusing. Vigdis.
Sorry, I was just grabbing Owen a food pack. I'm going to make a ranged attack. Yes, I am.
What size are these, by the way? Large?
These guys, they're large.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot my composite bow at the one that is through the doorway.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Hey, the second one is summoned and not called, right?
That's correct.
Oh, hello.
Interesting.
Are you going to donate it?
I'm thinking about it.
Are you going to do 9d10 damage to yourselves?
I'm thinking about it.
So does
No,
the-
let's not think about that.
The cleric is like, wait a second.
Cool, then so does the crit that follows it.
Okay, so. Oh no, wait. This one's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, so
This one's unbuffed.
12 and 11, it does 23 damage.
Woo.
Pew, 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 pew. That's what composite longbows sound like, in case you were wondering.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay.
Does your arrow have any special qualities, or is your
It is
weapon
a basic.
magic?
No. Oh wait! I take that back. It is a mighty +2 masterwork.
Well. Okay.
But yeah, not magical, just really well made.
Yes, it. Which is why it can hurt demons. Cultist continues focusing. Bofer.
Whatever
You
you're
said you're
thinking of doing,
Do it.
let's not.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm going to
Pull
cast.
that devil trigger.
You haven't even played that game.
Okay,
let me
yeah.
just check.
You do that all the time. You can't fault him for that.
Let me just check the explosive radius on this. 20 feet. And how
You
far are
can
you
prepare
guys?
explosive runes this morning.
Oh.
There-
Oh, we're golden, baby.
Detonate summoned creature.
And you know what? It saved our ass on more than one occasion,
He
so
wakes up in the morning and he's like, "Can I detonate something?"
it could be mine, it could be someone else's. I don't really care, just something.
Man, that video in D&D is all the more relevant as time goes on.
Which one? Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's how we go through the dungeon and how you act.
Exactly. I kind of want to do that.
Do it. Do it.
That's fine. How?
Now,
What's the
hang on,
radius?
does it do explosion damage to it, or does it do like anti-summoning damage to it?
If it's a will save, it might work.
What, Aubrey?
If it's a will save, it might work. If it's a fort save, it won't.
It's a fort save. Alright. So instead, I'm going to cast.
Oof.
I'm going to cast Control Summon Creature.
Ooh,
Oh.
decadent.
Wait, is that really a DC 12? Oh, 17. Sorry, it was cut off.
That's not a high DC.
Yeah, but I don't expect Vrox to have much higher will than that.
It's an opposed.
Let's see.
It's a will save, right?
It's a will save, but I'm not sure if it's against the original Vrock or this Vrock. I think it's this Vrock.
It's the one closest to us.
16.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Okay. So that's your Vrock.
Yep.
Brock action.
Whoop whoop. Alright.
All right.
Can we nickname him Caspa?
Yes, we can.
Can we keep him?
Does Jason? Oh, Jason's up soon. Okay. Cultist Reva.
Wait, hold on. You skipped a Vrock turn, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Brock 2. You'll see it. It's on the tracker.
What's Brock 2?
This guy's not
That,
more than
literally
20,
that.
right? 55. Alright. I would like to cast this distance. 15.
Mhm.
30. 20. Alright, so I guess it just hits maybe these two if they're evil. I'm gonna cast Holy Smite.
Uh-huh.
You can read it there. I draw down Holy Power to smite my enemies. Only evil and neutral creatures are harmed by the spell.
Mhm, mhm.
Wait, hold
You're
on.
outside the range. It's going to be
Okay,
right
good.
here. It's gonna be right here. And so that's 20 feet from here.
Yep.
They just now were like, excuse me.
Oh, my eyes.
Deals 1d8 points of damage per 2 caster levels.
Damn.
So I'm
5d8.
caster level. That's not the spell level, right? It's my level.
It's caster level. You're above level 10, so you've maxed it out.
So it's 5d8, yeah.
Mhm.
To each evil creature and causes it to be blinded for 1 round. A successful will save reduces the damage to half and negates the blind. And the spell deals only half damage to creatures who are neither good nor evil, and they are not blinded. So these two are at least taking some damage, even if for some fucking reason they are good.
So actually, it works even better because it actually is an evil outsider. So rather than doing 5d8, you do 10d6.
10d6.
Nice.
And it may be blinded if it
Fails a will save.
fails the will save.
Now, the will save, I'm trying to find the DC on that.
So does
That's
that hit
like
the
Deep
other
Spells
Vrock
guy.
as well?
It's a 4th level spell, but he can summon more of himself, so I thought it worth.
All right, it makes it save. It can only summon itself once.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Still.
But seemed annoying.
What's the point of having 4th level spells if you don't
Can the
use them,
other
right?
one summon a Vrock?
No,
Uh,
summon creatures can't summon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure
Otherwise,
out.
I'd be obnoxious at this point in the game.
You already are.
No, more so.
Don't you worry, Aaron. You're already there.
Sorry,
We'd have to
I'm
use Storm rules for Aaron.
I'm trying to see the DC on this. Is there like a base?
It's 10 plus caster level plus.
Oh. So DC 16, and they made a will save of 23. So yeah, they're not blinded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it takes half damage.
Damn.
But everything else in the burst, which is all those cultists.
Does that also hit my other Vrock?
Good question.
I want to snap to corner there. Yeah.
Yeah, which corner did you go from?
The middle.
In the middle. You just really
15.
wanted to make sure to hit.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure to hit him, and I mean, no matter how I saw it, I didn't see me like hitting. Oh, I guess I could hit this guy, but then I wouldn't hit this guy.
So this,
And the guys in the corner seemed a little more annoying. So I definitely wanted to get.
I assume you wanted to hit both Vrocks. That seems optimal to me.
Yeah.
Which means both need a will save.
Aaron.
that one's on Aubrey. Aubrey hasn't given me control on that.
And it failed the summoned one. Or no, you don't. Or did you want to control the summoned creature? Because maybe you don't want to hit it. it's
I
Aaron.
thought I actually wait. I thought Aaron had control of it, so I wasn't going to hit it.
Summoned creature is interrupted by damage.
Right, but do you want to hurt the summoned creature, or do you just want to dismiss it when you're done?
Is that the
You can
sky,
just dismiss
isn't
it
it?
right now.
True, I could.
Yeah,
But we
honestly,
could like weaponize it first.
yeah, I thought it was under Aaron's control, so I probably would be like, why, like not why hurt something that's now ours? So I would mostly focus my damage on the rock and hurting anybody else in that room, and not somebody I see as a temporary ally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would aim to hit it.
Okay.
Whenever you get a chance, can you give me control of that Vrock, Aubrey?
Oh yeah.
So he takes half of 37.
Yes, got it. Set.
And I don't know if these two made their saves. But they would take the 5d6 unless they're also subject to the 37. 5d8.
Yes. Holy crap. Vrock.
Sorry, a lot of damage.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Alex.
If there's any way you can get that Brock grappled and flat-footed, I would owe you.
Just send Jason in there.
I actually think that Aaron should use the Vrock to sort of
Interrupt the spell casting?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the buffs aren't going to help anybody.
Okay,
Well,
and which
they'll help
cultist?
with Vrock.
What, Aubrey?
The cultist needs saves as well because you hit two of them.
Yep.
Will no.
Okay, so they're
they
blinded.
So they're not evil outsiders. So they take a different damage roll, which you should roll
Oh, the 5d8?
5d8.
Okay. Okay. I thought maybe not.
Oh, yeah. No, they're in the burst. That's the point of that spell.
Yeah.
That's why it takes a second to resolve.
22 damage to them.
I have no idea how many hit points they
Oh, Aubrey, look at this, Dan.
Oh, and you're too cute.
My phone.
And since they failed both will saves, they're both blinded and they take full damage.
So you just outright killed two of them, actually.
Sweet.
Damn.
Nice.
Good job, Sky.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They just
Sorry,
Either
good
hit
job,
or die.
Reva.
Yeah, good job, Reva.
Which brings us to Jason.
What? Jason's gonna, I don't know, squeeze past this Vrock and charge that one, I guess.
Clock him.
Oh man, you killed the haste. Lame.
Are you in gay baby jail?
Yeah, you just move past your friendly. Yep.
Yeah.
You go give him a chomp. Just hop right into the sulfur fumes.
He's flying.
Oh
He's
yeah.
flying past into sulfur fumes.
Actually, I blew up all the sulfur
Oh
fumes.
yeah. Actually.
You know, it doesn't even say here that they're sulfur fumes. It just says that they're acrid and.
Well,
They could
It's
be
more
anything.
fun if they explode.
So the first, I
It's
can't.
more fun if they explode.
I don't get a full attack if I charge, right?
That's correct.
So I get a crit fail for the attack. So,
Okay.
Where's the crit fail? Oh, reroll attack.
Let's cook
Alright.
this bitch.
28. Does that hit?
Yes.
Alright. 14 damage and 1d6 bleed if he bleeds. And
Yeah.
also,
Now, do I remember Jason's bite has a special type to it?
yeah, it's magic.
It's magic, but I seem to remember it had something else.
He has an amulet of mighty fists.
Yeah, I thought
It's
he
not
was
poison.
What?
I
It's not
thought he
poison
had
or
a bite
nothing.
as blind.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I think he does. Let me check. I need to scroll down here. Because it's part of his evolutions. Let's see here.
Oh.
Yeah, he has celestial appearance, which means he Eidolon as if it were a celestial.
So good aligned bite.
It's a good bite.
Good for overcoming damage resistances.
Good touch, good
Yeah.
bite. As long as you consent.
It is a-
Okay, so Jason good bites right through the damage reduction.
Nice. So then 14 damage plus 1d6 bleed and maybe poison?
It is immune to poison.
Okay, right. I remember.
And does it do demons bleed? Yeah, demons
Yeah, they have
bleed.
Ichor, right?
I see
Yeah.
something pink.
Yeah, it bleeds. Jason takes blood out of it.
Nice. So give him a little bleed icon.
Spit that
and
out.
let's
You have no
roll.
idea where it's been.
Run d6.
Let me attach blood loss to it. I guess that's blood loss. Okay, that'll happen next. Cultist
Yeah, you did it.
is dead.
Thank you. Yeetos.
Ethan, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna continue the bardic performance.
Is this Danny buff? Wait, what?
Which is
Yeah.
shaken.
Danny
has
buff.
shaken.
100 feet.
Put it in our fridge.
Man, I don't have any super long range stuff. How long is that? Ooh, not great.
It's homemade pudding. It's not gonna ever taste like Jello pudding.
That's a good thing, though.
I've got to scoot down and use the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. Oh my gosh, what is this obstacle
You
course?
don't have to scoot down. You can.
Ooh, that's not good.
We have Danny Buffy.
Yeah, Danny buff.
Mmm.
I have this buff called Owl's Wisdom that's on. Was that something?
That's me.
Is that-
I cast that last fight. It's worn off by now.
Alright, I got Danny buff on.
All right. How long is that? Ooh, I
Loose
can do
dex.
that. Okay. All right. I'm going to look at
Wait, hold on. What's the range of Danny buff?
I think it's like 20 or 30 feet.
Okay, so Jason does not have it.
No. Oh,
Apparently, I lose dexterity, but I'm overloaded, so.
All right. I'm gonna cast Hold Person at this gentleman right here.
Oh yeah. He probably gonna get real held.
He's probably gonna get what?
Gonna get real held. Let's find out. Ooh, nice will save.
His fort save's garbage though.
How high is that?
Probably just shake the bejesus out of their
Ooh,
bones.
that's probably too much. Yeah, I think it's 17 or 16 for me. So no, that does not work.
I thought you had crazy saves.
No, it's
No.
10. Isn't it 10 plus the caster modifier, which is charisma, which is +5, plus
level.
the spell? Yeah, so that's 1.
You're thinking Alex's anti-paladin in one.
Oh no, that's 2. It'd be 17, but he makes 17. So
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's fine.
It was a good roll.
Mm.
It was a nat 19. Okay. Danny cultist. Cultist focusing on buffs. X.
I'm going to shoot the Vrock, but
Which one?
well, the bad one.
Yeah. They're both evil, but
Well, yeah, but I don't.
Not sure how.
probably
So these are Yeah, I know I have to move. If I have 5-foot step.
No, that doesn't.
What is this? What is this thing in the middle?
It's a grate that you can walk on. It squeezed jellies earlier.
There are a bunch of slimes down there. You can make this move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
There.
really only move 20?
What?
You really
Yeah,
only-
the Danny buff decreases your dex.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Decreases?
Yeah, at least that's what Vol 20 is saying for me.
No.
It shouldn't.
It just gives a boost to your saves
It's
and your AC,
Yeah, and to hit.
melee, and ranged.
Yeah.
I think you checked.
Oops.
Made the buff wrong.
Yeah, you checked it would
It
not.
says, yeah, lose dex. Lose dex to AC.
Hold on. What are you
Danny buff? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing over here?
What?
Aaron stands up to go fix it.
AC. Plus 2.
Yes. Plus 2 AC.
Yeah.
You said lose. Why do you have lose dex? Oh, you have lose dex to AC because you're wearing armor.
What?
Yes. You have a shit ton of armor. Remember?
No! Overload.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna shoot the fucker.
I overloaded.
Hey.
Yeah.
What? How did I roll 2 7s for damage? Whatever.
Alright, so one, you only get to make one attack because you moved. So it's
Yeah. So I guess it doesn't matter.
So, yep. that's a
Does
hit.
26 hit? Okay.
And
So
it does nothing. And then it does lots more damage.
Because it's an evil outsider.
and he's
Alright,
not
I
held,
fixed it.
right?
He is not.
That's correct.
Y'all.
Is
It's a
that like
big bird.
Enhancement bonus that it also affects damage, right?
I think it's already factored in there, right?
No. it
No,
gets
no,
a
no.
plus-
Against evil outsiders, yeah. It gets a +2
Yeah.
enhancement bonus, which should be +2 to hit and +2 damage.
That's correct.
So
So
15
it's really,
damage
a 28 to hit and 11 damage plus 3.
plus 3, which is like the worst, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling really good, guys. And that's my turn. Aaron, don't lose control of this rock.
Howdy,
Because
howdy.
it actually takes those damage, which is a thing Brocs are good at.
So I do
So
want.
Brock number 1.
Hold on, before we move, I do want to point out Vrock number 1 has the ability to wrest control of the other Vrock from me, but it has to spend a standard action.
Why would you say that after your squishy rogue standing right next to it?
I just want to point it out.
And just, you know,
because someone's good alive.
point of order.
He has to make an opposed spellcraft check against me, so I'm not too
Don't
worried
tell
about
Aubrey this.
Sorry, my mom was talking to me. What happened?
Nothing particular.
Nothing really.
I shot it with the crossbow.
And he has to make a spellcraft check to see if he got hit?
No,
He has to
no.
make a spellcraft check if he wants to gain control of the other rock again.
I think it's too pissed that something had the indignity to be good and fly at it and bite it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's chaotic evil. It's not like planning a battle. It thrashes
Does chaotic thing.
and does chaotic things.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So the first thing it does is to be just like Jason and ooze stuff from its body.
Wait, also, it takes 1d6 bleed damage this round.
Oh yeah, good point. It's 1 damage.
So can I differentiate the ooze between the blood?
Yeah, you see blood in the ooze.
Okay.
Does it have fast healing? Because that would be great for it right now. Oh, I forgot it has spell resistance. That's my bad. I'll remember next time.
Oops.
I don't think it has spell resistance against good line spells, though, right?
Yeah, sure it does.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, I thought that bypassed it.
Eek.
Yeah.
Eek.
Squeak, squeak.
It's just like a being of magic. So on that grounds,
Angry, chaotic, evil magic.
but it has
Somebody
no
had a
movement.
bad morning.
Yeah, it's Brock number 1.
No fast healing. These things usually have fast healing. But
Is anybody standing in front of me?
Me?
Yeet.
Okay. So it first oozes spores, and the spores are sticky and get stuck on Jason. So Jason takes 1d8 points of damage just by being adjacent.
Adjacent.
Yeah, it's gonna be- Yeah.
1d8 damage?
1d8, yeah, it's not much. And
Roll me some of that damage.
yeah, 1 second. There's more.
Okay.
So the spores start to grow into thick green vines out of Jason's skin and bind him a little bit.
Ooh.
But not really enough that they just looks bad. But they will continue to damage him.
Yeah, we're
It's
careening
leech
towards
seed.
bedtime in the next
Leech seed.
minutes.
It's gonna be bedtime.
Maybe I'll be able to get another turn in before it's time to take you to bed, son.
Okay, so then it actually does its attack. Oh, sorry, I didn't roll the 1d8. 1d8. What did you just grab? That's fine, you can grab that. Alright, full 8 leech seed.
So any of us could roll that would have been a 1.
I don't suppose we could all like hold hands for a second, right? No. Okay, never
You
mind.
get a Care Bear stare?
Pretty close.
No, for our group.
Care Bear stare it? What are you gonna do?
I know. I was going to do like on my turn communal protection from evil, but somehow it's a touch spell. So
Does Jason actually have a 31 AC?
I think so. Let me check.
Or is that like after you cast Mage Armor on yourself?
yeah, do you have mage armor left
Mage
over?
Armor is not on. I think he has a 31 AC. Let me check.
Great.
Yeah, 31.
Wow. Okay. Well, the rock doesn't hit him.
That's all he does. He bites and has high armor.
And grapples.
He doesn't even bite for that much.
No, he does not. I could have made him a bite build, but armor build.
Big chomper.
Secondary attack.
Damn.
Just shit.
I just can't see this thing.
Wait, did you roll
That's
Jason's
I
attack?
rolled it. I'm sorry. There we go. 24, 25. No. Those are good rolls. It just... Okay, Vrock 2.
All right. So Vrock 2 takes a 5-foot step into the doorway. He is immediately going to use his at-will telekinesis to pin this guy.
Is telekinesis just like...
It is a DC 18 combat maneuver.
Wow.
So he's just going to try and pin that guy,
Okay, yeah. Let's see what he does.
and that's an at-will.
Okay. It's not.
CMD,
No,
I think.
yeah. What the f- is it CMD? It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, +2. Okay, so 12. Yeah. So he's pinned.
By telekinetic force.
Uh-huh.
And then it's going to... Yeah, he's just gonna... Hold on. Oh, there's still one guy over there. Okay, so at some point during his turn, he's going to do that. But then he's going to fly to this guy, since it has a fly of 50, and attack him.
Okay.
Let's do there. And that's 2 claws.
Oh, you're just gonna claw attack?
Yeah.
It's the secondary attack button.
Oh, you already have it saved as secondary?
Yeah, that's his claw.
Oh, that's
I
ball.
love how sometimes he almost face plants and he doesn't shed a single tear, but sometimes he just like falls on his butt and he's like, ah,
Okay, see? These things could have hit Jason easily.
I guess. No, those are 19s.
Oh, okay, I
That's
see.
a 19.
He hit him easily.
It's a 19 and a
And
16.
15. Oh, I guess he hits Jason on a 15.
Yeah. Which is pretty standard, I think. So yeah, 11 and 8 damage to that guy. And
He's alive.
and then this guy's pinned to the wall with telekinetic force.
Mhm.
And that is the end of its turn.
Hi.
Nice. Okay, this cultist still focusing his thing. Big dis.
All right, I am going to take a move action, allowing me to go. Yeah. Go. I think I'm gonna chill out over here.
If you want to finish that cultist off, you can still leech seed this turn.
Wait, which cultist?
Not you, Aaron.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do that. As long as it doesn't hit Jason from here.
It's like oozes out of its skin.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that. Let's see here. What's the radius on
When
it?
like a towel, but the towel is on a hook.
What is
I'll never figure it out.
Never.
Oh,
Let's do that.
just
Let's do that.
adjacent creatures, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna spore him then. And
Mhm.
1d8
Alright, let me know when you guys are
for
done.
8
and I'll-
damage. I lied.
Yeah.
I said anyone would do that damage.
Okay, well, that's a dead cultist.
Nice.
There's nothing wrong in there.
Okay.
He's trying to pull a towel off of a hook. He doesn't know that gravity is fighting him.
Oh
He's
man.
trying to pull it straight down and can't get it.
Yeah, those are the petulant pouting cries. Alright,
Big
I'm gonna
miss.
shoot from cover from where I moved over here. I'm gonna shoot at this cultist over here.
Uh-huh.
With my mighty composite.
Mm-hmm.
Go, mighty composite, go. 31 and a 20. Buckaroo!
That will skewer a cultist for 14.
Good job, bud.
Okay, he's not dead, but he sure as fuck knows he got arrowed in the chest.
Geez, these guys are more paper dollish than me.
They only
That's
have
saying
20.
something.
Yeah. They're like level 2 cultists whose job it is to maintain buffs on a demon.
Fair enough.
Alright, so he gets ballisted in the chest.
Ha
And he's only... Oh, that guy's already dead. Beaufort.
Beaufort's gonna cast Compel Hostility on the Vrock, or on Jason.
So that he has to kill.
Yeah. No, wait, sorry, I'm not gonna do Compel Hostility. I'm gonna do Mage Armor on Jason instead.
Oh, okay, because he might take 4 damage against his 100 hit points.
He actually only has 69 max health. Jason does not have a lot of health.
So it's you that has 100 hit points.
Yes, it is you that has 100 hit points.
And you're his bank.
I am his health battery.
Aren't they each other's bank?
No, I can't take hit points the other way.
Ah.
That's a specific spell I can use, but I don't actually have. Oh, I do. I can leverage 1d6 hit points per turn, which is pretty bad. Yeah, so I'm casting Mage Armor on Jason.
Let's see here.
Love you, fishy buddy. Wait, is he even remotely fishy anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
He's like a good fish with wings. He's basically an angel. He's like a fish angel.
A fangel, if you will.
Angel.
I hate it.
I want all of you out of my life.
Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out at what point the cultists try to deal with you. Continue chanting until
wait.
killed or prevented from doing so.
Haley.
What?
He's an angel fish.
Ah! I hate it. What a meme.
Okay, so the cultist continues chanting. That's just what they do.
Yeah,
Reva,
yeah.
Reva,
Yeah,
Reva,
yeah,
Reva,
yeah,
Reva.
yeah.
JCB.
Reva is going to. No, wrong thing.
That same thing again.
No.
She did.
No. I do not have such a thing. But I am going to step up here and lightly touch Danny on the butt and cast guidance.
Ooh.
You have that until discharged.
Let my
What
touch
is
guide
that?
you.
What nice. What is
It's just a cantrip. It's you get +1 bonus on a single attack roll, saving throw, skill check.
I couldn't help but notice that you walked up on Alex but said you're touching Danny's butt.
Oh, X. So your
You
character's
know,
like.
all humans look alike to Reva.
Honestly, it's difficult.
They're all pink and squishy, and they've got like that shit on their head.
Yeah, and this one speaks Draconic, so it's okay. And that one over here is very dragon-like in her actions, so she's okay. The rest are kind of out.
Cancelled.
Oh my gosh, Aubrey, he climbed up onto the diaper table.
He is afraid of no height.
Oh my god, why? This is your son.
Yep.
This one is yours.
Yeah.
It was like I give up on this one.
What are you doing?
Can't argue with that.
He's now like 4 feet off the ground trying to open a window.
Oh, jeez.
Freed up.
Why are babies so suicidal? That's my
You just
question.
don't
He's
know.
not suicidal. He's just good. He doesn't fall off stuff. He's
Didn't you
just
say
like
he
one of those
face
good
plants?
babies. What?
Didn't you just say he face plants all the time?
It's a good point.
Running and then he tripped and he.
Oh yeah, that
sprawled
was
out.
strictly a walking through a doorway and caught his toe on the door frame.
Yeah, you do that once in a while.
I was about to say that's a moon.
Meanwhile, I ignore him for like 3 minutes while I'm picking up his blocks, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll push the step stool over to the diaper changing table, climb up, and sit in the middle of it."
Yeah.
Maybe he wants his diaper changed. Damn.
Maybe he just diaper.
Oh my god, if he does, I will be. Son, how is your diaper? You didn't need
At
it.
the end of your turn, that's good.
Yeah, no, I just moved up and cast a spell. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
On next.
On me.
You're guiding.
Yes, on X.
Okay.
You have a +1. You have to say before you do an action when you're using it, but you have it until you need it.
Okay.
Let's get you.
And Jason's just gonna do a full round attack.
Mm-hmm.
Did I check? Mage armor? Yes.
So is Jason maintaining flying, or is he dropping into the pit?
That's a good point. Jason, seeing some grotesque vines growing out of him, is probably gonna move over here and then set down, and then
Okay.
attack.
Yeah. So Jason gets a good look in the pit and is like, "Hey, that's a actual portal."
Oh. Okay, yeah. Jason lets Beaufort know that, and Beaufort can't relay that to the rest of the team. Yet.
Okay.
But that's not good. Okay. And then Jason's just gonna take one attack since he can't do both in and a move. Does an 18 hit?
18 hit of rock? No.
Alright then, Jason
They're
uses
not dangerous. They're just tough to kill.
but he is set down on the ground in case vines somehow interrupt his flight, and I think he takes 1d4 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1 damage.
They're cosmetic vines. You can scrape them off.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for trying to roll though.
Oh.
Mine's better
Oh, okay.
though.
Oh, Oh.
Alright, so
Rude.
Jason hops down.
I see how it is. I get to roll for my bleeds then, bitch.
Alright, good.
All right. Then I marked off 4 damage on Jason.
Yep. Danny.
Jason said
I'm gonna
that
do
on the off chance that the
another-
vines bind his wings.
I'm gonna do another will save the whole person thing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you, come here.
So let me see that less than 17.
Oh yeah. Let's see it.
How much do you get that spell?
Yep, held.
How many charges do you have?
Not. Yeah, I mean it's a level 2 spell, so I'm not burning the level 4s or whatever.
Yeah, that cultist is.
Yay!
How will you tell them otherwise?
Can he move or is he just rooted to a spot?
He's frozen.
He's
Ooh, so no movement.
just straight up like paralyzed. Yeah, you can.
And
you
it's
can walk
denied
up the
their
pages
dex
through,
bonus,
you can't
right?
do
Yeah,
shit.
you can coup de grace him at this point in time.
Yeah. So that was a cultist. So that buff is gone. This cultist is fighting against a wall, so that buff is gone. Let's see if he can move. Let's find out.
Alright, we still got a couple of turns, so it's mine.
Not so many though. 17. No, he's stuck. X.
I'm gonna shoot the bound rock.
Yeah.
If I can find my attack.
Shaken, not stirred.
+2 to both to hit. But does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Okay, that's 6 damage plus. Um, 4 plus. Ugh, 17.
Come on.
Wait, is he bound? How is he bound?
The whole person.
No, that's a cultist.
I thought it was the rock.
No.
No,
Cultist doesn't
cultist.
work on demons.
God. Fine. Okay. Then no sneak attack. Just the 6 plus 4, 10.
6 and 4.
I'm assuming that the 14 does not hit.
Oops, what did I just do?
Yeah,
Oh,
14 does not hit.
Right.
I'm rolling so good, guys.
Okay.
love
You're looking for it.
Let's see here. This rock will.
Rock your world?
I guess he's gonna. Screech, and then bite Jason.
Okay.
Hey, he can't hit Jason unless Jason's mage armor works.
Which it does.
So is his mage armor what, 31 now?
No, he was 31. I think with mage armor, he's now.
It's +4.
Wait, what the hell? God.
Mage armor should be
Alright,
+4.
It looks like the mage armor was somehow factored in already, even though the box was not checked. Let me uncheck it real quick. Okay, yeah, it was 27 earlier. Did you roll above a 27 earlier for the attack? It was
No.
apparently the page was glitched out. All right, so he is now 31 with mage armor. And matching hits, right?
He had 129. Maybe not. He is absolutely adamant the rumor run. I'm so sorry, everyone.
No.
He goes through phases.
No 27s by previous rocks. So,
Okay.
but yeah, now
Well, yours
31.
had 29. Yeah. Okay, so the 31 bite does hit and does 15 damage to Jason.
Okay.
The secondary attacks will almost certainly be worse. One claw for 8 more damage.
Okay. 15 plus 8.
And actually, his bull strength is off, so it's 4 less damage.
Plus 4. Okay.
I have that just pre-factored in.
Okay.
Also, your rock is a little OP, but he's been killing cultists, so honestly, they were gonna die.
Fair enough.
And he screeches, which means Jason needs to make actually 30 feet, which could be a couple people. Fort save.
Is it 30 feet AoE or 30 foot cone?
30 feet AoE.
Damn. Okay. Fort save, you
So
said?
Vigdis, you have to make one.
22?
All the cultists are
You
just
said make
fucked.
a will save?
Yeah.
Wait, Will or Fort?
Fort. Sorry.
At this point, make sure to take off the Danny buff because you're away from the circle.
Yeah.
I could have thought it was 4 instead of
It's been
Will.
on,
That's
even.
24.
Making sure, sorry.
Jason makes it. Vigdis makes it. I'm sure none of the cultists make it.
Ring of Freedom. Love it.
It's just it's an American flag tied around your finger.
Oh, I guess my Vrock has to make a save too.
I would accept Scottish one as well.
Okay, well that's pretty good turn for the Brock.
My Vrock.
Other Brock.
So.
Oh yeah, the other.
Yeah, other Rock made it. Let's see here. So.
Oh, except demons.
Are the other cultists stunned?
Yeah, they're just straight up.
Okay. Let me do one thing real
Sure,
quick.
otherwise, thank you. Wow. Wonderful Wikipedia image for stunning.
Yeah, this Brock is just gonna attack this boy then. So he flies in and does the.
Is he getting the handle?
No, he's not tall enough.
Are you sure?
No.
He keeps getting taller. Is the problem.
So 32 or 33 and 32. So 12 and 8. Wait,
yeah.
unless he can coup de grace him if he's stunned.
No, stunned is just -2 everything,
Okay.
including -2 AC. But 20 is exactly as many hit points as he has, so. Actually, he has many less because he got hit last turn.
No word.
By, what, an arrow or something? Yeah, he got a ballista bolt of an arrow to the chest from Vigdis.
And he maintains telekinesis on the other guy.
Yep. This cultist is held. And Vigdis.
Okay.
Okity dokity. I am going to. I think I'm going to activate my haste shard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in my buffs. And then I'm gonna scoot in there and with a quick change of my weapons,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna mash him with. Go on my attack. Yeah.
So you get up to the edge of the cliff and you notice, like, as you're slashing out across it with your axe, but at the bottom of it is like a real hell portal.
I yell loudly, "Portal to hell!" I'm gonna actually.
No, his
Jump
name's
in.
Jason.
I'm sorry. That's actually on the cliff, so I'm gonna have to be back here, and then I'm gonna use my Rancer.
Oh, there you go.
I fucking love that Rancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need a 10-foot reach weapon.
Cold iron.
Next time we get to town.
29 and 23.
Yeah. Both.
All right, 16 and 17 plus 1 is math. $34 damage.
All right.
Of cold iron. If that resistor
I love
doesn't.
cold iron.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. That's first off devils. Second, low level devils.
Got it.
But otherwise, you'd be dead on. Yeah, that'd be nice. No, Brocs need good aligned.
Is that what the slash good means? I thought that meant that they took less damage from good.
No, that means they're weak to good.
Oh. I was like, damn, Jason's doing 10 less damage per hit.
No, it's good and plus.
Okay.
Good is equal to a +3, I think.
No worries.
So if you hit it with a +3, then that's also as good.
Bofer is just gonna cast Heal Jason for 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
1d10. And Jason heals 6 points of health.
And then Reva.
Reva wishes she could walk farther and she wasn't quite so encumbered. But she's going to walk 20 feet. There. And
You can't walk through a wall. Sky.
oh,
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
this is worse. Worse. Even worse.
Oh,
Do
that's
that?
20. That's 20.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, you have to go around the doors, though.
Yeah,
That's-
there's a door there.
So, well, then I might instead. Wait, this is the one that's encumbered, right?
What?
Entangled, yeah.
Tangled. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna stand there, and I'm gonna try and cast Murderous Command on this one.
On which one?
This one.
Yeah, that one?
This one's being held.
Yes. And
Yeah, that one is. This one is paralyzed. This one is psychically mashed against a wall.
God.
We really know how to make an entrance.
This one's grappled.
This one's grappled,
like
but it
all
can
from,
still
Stranger
attack,
Things guys on him.
right? I mean, it's still buffing, right? And it can still attack.
No, he's not. Yeah,
Oh.
he's incapacitated, but not quite incapacitated. He's like struggling against it.
Okay.
There's,
Well,
there's
then-
no way he can make his concentration check. That part of the spell's broken.
Honestly, I'm
What?
surprised these guys weren't prepared for the fallout of a rock
okay.
pinning one of them to a wall.
Then, with Vigdis's permission, how tall is the room?
What am I permitting?
I'm guessing in large person.
Yeah,
Normal 10-foot ceiling.
Damn.
10 foot. Really? With a
Ah.
balcony?
With this balcony and everything?
Yeah, that's stupid, isn't that? That's stupid.
I
You don't describe this as being a taller room.
but
You
it
are
has
the
a
DM. You can make the world how you like it, you know.
balcony.
Okay.
I'll be
So-
right back. Yep.
It's the same
Let's-
level of
let's say it's
stupid
a-
as Eleanor's bedroom.
Let's say it's exactly. Let's say it's a 20-foot.
Okay. How tall are you again,
Me?
Vigdis?
Oh.
Like 6 something?
Height? Yeah, like 6 feet.
Okay, I forgot how
Remember-
tall humans could be for a second.
We're a
So
party of gigantic women.
Yeah, you're gonna become a gigantic woman.
I'm gonna be. Oh, okay, excellent. Thank you for checking the height of the room before doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So click the box.
Enlarge. Boop.
And I will make you visibly in.
Not over the cliff.
The Roomba, it hungers for release.
It goes.
Okay.
Back. What's happening?
Vigdis is a giant person.
Nice.
And Jason is a biting person.
You better fucking believe it.
Mm-hmm.
More than usual.
Usual.
30 and 28. Do either of those hit?
Did you bleed the Vrock last turn?
I did not. No, no. We
Oh, okay. It's a 4.
Yeah.
What is this?
if you get to roll for IV damage on Jason. Speaking of, roll IV damage on Jason. Since it's his turn.
Oh yeah, good point. There we go.
2 IV damage.
Take that, dinosaur.
All right. And Jason swings for 33 and 28.
Yeah, those are hit and hit.
Nice. 16 and 15.
Yeah, that's actually exactly enough to kill it.
Yay!
God damn it!
Good alliance damage. Yay!
I wish my goggles had told me he was close to death.
Probably wasn't.
I wish I could roll dice to save my fucking life.
Your goggles would have only told you if it was 3 hit points away from death, right?
Yeah, it's true.
It was not close to death according to your goggles.
You're shocked. Pikachu shocked.
31 away.
So was it flying, and if so, does it fall into the portal?
Oh no.
It falls. It's kind of a narrow gap, like the kind that a demon has to crawl through a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You could probably yell to
It
Vigdis
falls,
to grab it.
Settling.
Got it. All right, Danny, your turn.
They're all dead except for. Oh no, there's one guy left, right?
There's 2 guys left. One is held,
Well,
and one is pinned by telekinetic force.
Okay. I guess I'll maintain my.
I guess it's unpinned because now the summoner has also poofed.
Oh yeah. He is no longer pinned. That's a good point.
Okay. I'll just go double move to here. And end my turn. And I stop the bard performance because the Brock is dead.
Okay.
Is unpinned man's turn.
Unpinned man is unpinned, and
Cowers in fear.
yeah, now that his pet is dead, he
And all of his buddies.
and all of his buddies, he
point.
runs straight at Reva
What? Why?
and tries to stab her with a dagger.
Well, that's not very nice.
Taki Taki.
Did he pass through Danny's threatened space?
Only if Danny can stab through walls.
Can
Yeah,
I
there's
try?
a door there.
Yeah. You go for it. Roll.
Yeah,
roll
why
the stab.
don't you have a ghost dagger yet, Ethan?
Ghost dagger. Why do I need a
That
ghost
sounds
dagger?
like an X thing.
One of those,
X is terrified of ghosts,
one of
remember?
those- no, one of those
Ghost
fucking.
Dagger is a top 10 song.
What's one of those daggers that stabs through walls and armor?
Through
Literally.
walls.
Ghost touch? Whatever.
Yeah, it's literally called Ghost Touch Dagger. It's Ghost Dagger.
Yeah, just get a fucking ghost touch
Ooh,
dagger.
did I hit?
Stab through walls.
Nope.
Walls.
Yeah, stab through walls. It's a pretty good roll though. Let's see. Actually, instead of trying to stab you, the cultist casts inflict light wounds on you. So roll a will save
What?
to not get. Yeah, it's
What?
like cure light wounds, but it's inflict.
You can.
Yeah, no, it's on my list,
You can
but
actually-
I can't do it.
You could counterspell it. I think that's one of the ones that light.
What is this?
Oh,
the
you would have to have a
save
prepared
button? Save?
Yeah. Oh, what a
21.
surprise! You overcome his meager will save.
I
He,
almost-
he just like touches you, and you're like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Excuse me?
Do these guys seem human?
Oh yeah, he's human.
What have they been eating? Devil flesh?
Whatever Tirana brings them, she's human too.
But
Was.
Tirana hasn't left her ritual room in days.
I'm
She
sorry,
brought-
do you only keep 30 seconds worth of food stocked up when you're casting rituals in an ancient stone tower?
I
Look,
guess
they got a
They've
lot
gotta
of
have
toilet
larder.
paper. They have a lot of toilet paper.
I hope so. Damn.
X, kill a cultist.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the cultist.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, now
28.
you roll high.
Yeah, fucking 10 damage.
Look, more. You get a second attack.
18 damage.
No,
Yeah.
not damage.
What?
Total.
Oh, sorry.
10 plus 8 is
I'm looking
18.
at your 18 roll. My bad.
Yeah. Yep. He takes 18, and honestly, he dies of embarrassment. And the held one, I assume you take his throat or tie him up and make him say, Tirana made me do it, and then you slit his throat.
Wait. Did he know anything about what's behind the dragon room?
He's a level 2 wizard. I doubt it.
Behind the dragon room?
The secret passage.
Oh, the thing where you have an arrow pointing to?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really much of a secret passage, but no, he definitely never wandered over there because he had to walk through that room where the two monsters were hiding and fighting. Or the room where the cockatrices would have immediately taken his life. Or the dragon, which would have immediately taken his life.
Tirana didn't tell the dragon anything. I doubt she's telling the cultists anything.
She was like, I will pay you 10 gold pieces per day to stand here and chant. And they're like, but that's a demon. She's like, I know, right?
Man, we could have just been like, I will give you 10 gold to fuck off. Or something.
I'm surprised Tirana
Okay.
didn't say, like...
Now I have to go figure out whether we have to wait until Vigdis, like, minimizes.
Yeah.
Or if I can end this spell.
So yeah, we slit his throat, because obviously he was not a good person to be paid off 10 gold to do this.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Tirana had his kids kidnapped, but...
How large are the doorways?
They don't, so Vegas doesn't enlarge like wide. She enlarges tall because humans are much taller than they are wide.
Okay.
So if she crawls, she can just go through the door.
Because, I'm sorry, Victus, but you're gonna be this way for the next 10 minutes.
You can stab the Ransor through the portal, see if you can skewer a demon and bring it back.
Oh
yeah, I want to go demon fishing.
Oh my god.
You want to fish that demon from the bottom of the pit first?
Yeah.
What demon?
The one that
the
just
rock.
fell in the pit.
Oh yeah, can we loot? Do we get any loot?
Yeah, I
Yeah, you do get loot. You do get loot.
Demon fishing. Demon fishing.
do. Demon fishing.
Mhm.
Sorry, did we do an Arcana check or whatever? Or Planes check on this thing?
We sure didn't.
Oh. I was gonna roll, but then I thought better about it.
Alright, Planes check.
Let's see here. So what? Check out the demon?
The portal to hell.
portal.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a portal to the abyss.
Okay.
You can fall through it, and
Wait, the
it seems
abyss?
like it might be pretty hard to get back. Yeah, the abyss.
So shouldn't it be like really dark down there?
So not all of the abyss is dark, but yeah, it's pretty dark down there, except for all of the flames and energies and swirling dark red of whatever that is.
Okay.
Now, if we come through the portal through the other side, like the bottom, do we go to heaven?
If you go back up through, yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's a one-way portal.
Oh, man.
You can
A couple
jump
of
first
things.
if you want.
Ooh, okay. I'll cast big fat illusion lady. Except I can make it small.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I get all the senses and everything.
Hey, if there's one thing
So you're
I
gonna
don't
astral
want to
project
see-
into the abyssal plane?
Yeah.
If there's one thing I don't want to see, it's
Yeah.
what's going on in the abyss at any given moment.
Yeah,
Nah.
That's
actually,
fair.
This is not my idea of a smart time. But
I make the illusion say knowledge is power when I jump into the abyss. The
Take
illusion jumps
1d3
into the
wisdom
abyss.
damage as soon as you look through it.
Good thing bards don't use wisdom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
Hence
anything
the
can, like-
jumping.
yeah, I don't think anything can really come through the illusion that'll be harmful.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Hang on. Danny would know that if things will be harmful if they come through the thing, right?
She could certainly make a check for it, I imagine.
She would know.
Yeah,
if
well.
it-
Knowledge Arcana. Can I get hurt from this?
Knowledge wisdom. Is this a good idea?
I
Yeah.
don't care about that.
could you learn by sticking your head through? So your knowledge, the planes tells you don't stick your head through a portal. There's no telling if you might just get sucked in. As a matter of fact, you can feel like air moving that direction. There is some suction.
Yes, the suck factor.
Suck
The
factor.
2 C's.
No, I send my illusion through, so it doesn't. That's what I'm like. Nothing harmful can come through the illusion, right?
Yeah, can you see?
Yes, he
Yeah, I-
illusion.
Perfect, like sensory stuff through the illusion, but,
But
it
if
takes
he
damage.
sees something that drives him mad, that can probably still fuck with him, right?
I don't think like symbol of death.
Are you
should-
thinking like Lang, the Lang plane?
Yeah, you're thinking of Lang.
I'm thinking of any plane.
Danny has read extensively about what she is about to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's go hell diving.
Okay, so you just see like I don't know, Satan balls deep in a bunch of pissy demons.
That's
They're all
fine.
just mad about
It's
it.
9 o'clock, Bug. Let's get you.
Am I falling or like the illusion?
Are you,
What's the illusion
Like-
doing?
Yeah, like is it? Okay, so this is a portal going down. Does it also like attach to like the top of like the Nether, for example, in Minecraft, or is it just like a sideways portal that you can just walk out and see?
it's a
Man, you've been asking the
So-
good fucking
so
questions.
it actually pops up from the floor. So when
Oh,
you
okay, so it's like the video game portals.
yeah, it's a video game portal.
That's fun. Yeah,
It's
someone
like-
throw a ball in there.
Floor. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And there's just demons and stuff like that.
hmm
Cool.
Yeah, there's demons. They're just being demons like they do.
All right. I mean, technically, I look demonic. That's what it says. It's shit. What is that spell? Hang on.
Fearsome
Oh yeah, first.
visage.
No, fearsome duplicate.
God, do you know what time it is?
Let me look it up. Fearsome duplicate.
It is battle. Yeah. Yeah. Battle.
It's a far more menacing version of yourself. Does it say demonic? No, it doesn't. Speak, interact verbally, use bluff, diplomacy, intimidate. Alright.
Yeah.
Can I talk to a demon?
Do you want it to follow you though?
I will
No,
be.
I mean it's fine.
But it's not.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
fine.
You have a team.
Wait, did anybody actually get hurt? I
Actually,
forget.
no. First things first. Let me try to go back through the portal.
So yeah, you try to get back through the portal. It doesn't work.
Sure.
Sick. One-way portal to hell.
One-way portal.
I've got a
to
good
hell.
idea.
Isn't that like the song name?
It's a
right.
one-way ticket to midnight.
Who has a decanter of endless water?
No.
What could she have possibly been doing with a one-way portal to hell?
Well, no, it's obviously not one way because the devil came out of it.
It's
It was
I mean, yeah. So like looking at it, you just can't figure it out. You're on the other side, and you're like, okay, because that's the portal. And then as you like try to approach it, it like kind of moves away. You're like, so I want to go into that, and you get the feeling that there's way more than 3 dimensions at play here.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything cool I can do in hell, or is there not? As the illusion that can talk to
behind
things.
the dragon thing.
You spot like 2 more rocks nearby. They're fighting over like pieces of a corpse.
Um.
You just want to yell at them.
Can I? Yeah, I'll say, hey. I don't know.
Hey, rocks are telepathic. Can it? If it speaks?
No, there's no mind.
Okay.
I mean, you can't read the mind of an illusion, right?
I don't know.
Well, your mind's in the illusion,
Actually,
right?
here's what I want to do. I want to intimidate those rocks and then wink out of existence.
What are you,
And
what are
it
you saying
works.
to those rocks?
Shoot, what should I say? I can ask you guys what should I say to these rocks before I do it. So this can actually be like a group
Oh yeah.
of intimidate.
If you're gay, you can't see me.
Tell him the war of heaven is coming to you.
No, I want it to be a little bit more personal.
If you're gay, you can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mama's an angel.
If you're gay, you can't see me. Poof.
Hey guys, check this out.
Guys, I'm visibly shaking.
They slide approximately 2 feet further apart from each other because no homo.
Wait, but I thought all gays went to hell.
Ooh.
So
This is the
Only the
opinion.
ones that are
emoji.
closeted.
okay. Well, anywho, this is fun.
All right, yeah, let's go loot stuff in this room. What's up in this room? I got
Yeah,
demons.
can we go loot the people? I'm sure I have to roll something for this,
Yeah.
but
So what's immediately obvious is that the Vrock actually had some loot.
Ooh.
He had
Yes?
exactly one thing on him, which is the thing that he got from Tirana for his service, which is a brand new 50 charge wand of fireballs.
Ooh.
Hey, who took that ring of bull rush from the invisible thing anyway?
Ring of the Ram.
Ring of the ram.
Feels like a Vigdis item, but I don't know.
I
Yeah.
thought we gave that to Vigdis, right?
She's in the other room with Owen right now, so maybe.
Okay.
yeah, I'd say a definite maybe.
Also, I don't think that we got experience last session, just so. I mean, I'm sure it's now lost to the universe, but
For killing just the boss.
Tirana, yeah.
Tirana, yeah.
Yeah.
We can look. It might be in the chat log.
the last experience I have is from October 27th, so.
We got a shitload of good loot, like a metamagic rod of quickening.
Let's see. If you turn off the stones, that's worth experience. And if you kill Tirana, that's worth experience. She's 11, stones are 8, and the Vrock is 10. We'll just leave that up for later. Do you... Yeah, and then the cultists all have pretty uniform full plate and mace.
Sounds like sellable stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, full plate's like 900 gold.
XD1, a 50 charge magic wand of fireball?
Fucking, you know I do.
People on a ship out in the ocean somewhere, just like a portal opens up and like 6 suits of full plate fall through it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I guess they had fun.
Hey, if I summon a bunch of demons that aren't from the abyss and I drop them into the abyss, will they fight with other abyssal creatures?
They're chaotic and evil. They might just fight each other anyway.
What is this?
So if I drop a bunch of lawful evil things into the
Door.
portal, that's not an evil act, right? Just like summon 6 demons per day into the abyssal portal.
Letting devils, they already fight. You know they're mortal enemies, right?
Are they? No, I didn't. I thought. Okay.
So there's an interplanar war
I
between
knew that, but I didn't. Know.
between chaos and law, as well as evil and good.
Okay. Cool.
So the devils and the demons, have been fighting each other almost as hard as they've been fighting the angels.
Got it. I did not know that.
Is this a door?
Is that a door? What? Where? Yes, it is a door. It's a very warm door as you approach it.
Axe.
I know, I'm trying to find my character. I'm off screen. There we go.
Do I see any way to close this portal?
Quick question: do any of the arrow snipey people or anyone have any blessed equipment like arrowheads?
No.
Sky,
No.
There that?
Probably.
Okay.
What,
I was
like-
hoping that we could throw like a blessed arrow in there and like they couldn't do anything about it.
It seems a bit of a waste of a
No,
blessed
I mean
arrow.
just one arrow is not that bad.
We
I
just
imagine.
pour some holy
If you want to
water.
buy it,
Well,
Yeah, if you want to buy it, that shit is
all my
actually
rogue shit
expensive.
ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Wait. What if I put my water orb in there, and then you bless the water orb?
Just
well,
pouring
it's not
holy water.
permanent.
No. Bless the decanter of endless water and pour infinite holy water into the plane.
Jesus.
Duh.
Yeah, I feel like the decanter of endless holy water would be worth a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, kidding me? The holy water cannon.
One of those and demons or something like, oh, the prime material, we don't really like going there.
Even if
Last
it's a
time
squirt gun,
we got fire hosed like a bunch of protesters in the 50s.
too soon. People still nursing German Shepherd bites. So there's also some treasure in this room. Besides the 6 suits of full plate and 6 morning stars and brand shiny new wand of fireballs, there is a relief picturing demons hanging on the wall over the center of the balcony. Demons doing demon stuff, like demons do. Stuff that's not safe to mention on stream.
Of course. Danny, sounds like something you should sketch.
Yes, I could actually.
Sounds
That's a
like
good
something
idea.
I'm going to appraise using my no
Sorry.
appraisal ability.
It says relief.
Hey, do you want to ask for help?
No. Hey guys,
Oh.
I think this is worth exactly 1,000 gold.
I'm gonna be like,
But it's
actually.
like a tapestry, so you can take it with you. You can just roll it up and stuff it in your ship hole.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
We
Anytime
not call it a ship hole. I absolutely do not like that.
anytime we go back,
Does
we
it
get our-
awaken strange
our,
things in Vigdis?
two-way bag of holding.
That's what I mean in the two-way bag of holding.
We don't have the two-way bag of holding yet. We haven't gone back to get it.
I thought we did.
No, we kept saying we wanted to.
Oh, well, that sounds like us.
Yeah.
I'll believe that.
Be fine in voice chat.
So a two-way bag of holding is known by
Or
another
D&D.
item. Unless we just want the
Holly
two-way bag of
water.
holding.
Ah, shit.
What are you saying, Ethan?
D&D. I made it real quick.
No, it makes it better.
Okay.
This guy will get D&D chat.
Alright, so what did I miss while I was putting Owen down?
The holy water.
oh my god.
Demon is dead. Fireball.
It's the only way I'd get long range damage too.
You hear
We could have like a water-based team with Aaron's Aqueous Orb, an endless decanter of holy water.
I want to be Misty. Find me
I'm
a Starmie.
technically a
Yeah,
water
yeah, yeah.
dragon.
Ooh.
I've always been a water dragon.
Yeah.
And you missed Ethan being.
We've
shielded.
always been a heavily water-centric team.
Yeah.
Big Dish just being that.
I don't think we don't have an official team name, by the way. We could be the Wet Squad.
Oh no,
Alright,
I
that's
made
it.
it.
What's through this
Wet
door?
Wait.
Hey, through that door
No,
is.
no, we're all late.
Wait,
guys,
I
fucking
rolled
wait,
perception
me.
first.
Yeah, we are.
27 perception to check it out for traps and sounded. You said it's
Yeah.
warm.
Also-
The door is more than warm. It's like hot, but not hot enough to burn you. But like
How about the Water Daughters? Is that good?
No.
water daughter. That only works if you pronounce things like Central Pennsylvania.
Water
Other people
dirt.
Well-
pronounce water like
Wooder
that.
dooder.
Water.
Water
daughter.
dirt. Water dirt.
Water. Oh boy.
Okay, you open the door. Oh, it's a fire giant, but he's chained to a post and he's naked.
Wait, hold on.
Kinky.
Alex rolled a praise on the
Kinky.
demon
Wait,
tapestry.
shit.
Does anyone
yeah.
have asbestos
Uh,
pants?
Like 800 if you find the right collector. Maybe some people like art, some people don't.
Okay, so no historical significance.
It's got demons fucking on it, so you know a buyer.
Fair enough.
Um,
And I'm gonna roll spellcraft on the portal
To
to disable it.
Oh, to disable it. Yeah.
Alex, that's adorable.
How about Soggy Sorority?
The Snapchat.
Oh, the cat.
I'm gonna say it again. The Moist Maidens.
That's pretty good.
Ugh, they just get progressively worse.
I'd rather deal with the naked, tied-up dwarf than
The-
whatever you're saying.
The Drenched
Giant.
Wenches.
Drenched Wenches, yes.
I say
Oh,
Drenched.
man.
Drenched is also good.
Soggy Hags.
Banned.
They do keep getting worse.
Soggy Doggies.
Soggy
Dripping
bitches.
debutantes.
Soggy Sea Dogs.
South Sisters.
Oof.
Ugh. Right. So, how to
Anyway.
disable the portal? Cannot be displaced. No obvious means of escape.
What is a spell to detect alignment?
It's called detect alignment.
So
Is
you can
it?
actually already see the portal starting to fade now that all the cultists have died and the demon has
Oh,
been fucked over. So it's already on its way out.
nice.
It's just
Oh.
like a physical.
Say goodbye to hell.
Ground. It takes a second to undo itself,
Okay.
I feel better.
but it's going.
Thou hast undone thyself.
And before we enter Fire Giant Room X, did you want to just roll general perception for this room? Since we never looked around it. Maybe there's secret passages over here or something.
I searched the room thoroughly with a 31 perception
Right before opening fire giant doors.
before opening fire giant doors.
Yeah. Go figure. There is secret passage.
Oh, fuck.
Ta-da!
Alright.
If only those plates on the floor told us something.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
they
maybe.
were going to tell us shock.
Yeah, they spell shock.
It's just the hand symbol.
Just FYI, I was wrestling the idea of making that summoned creature just step on the shocky spaces to see what it would do to a living creature.
They do 1 damage, yeah.
Zap.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, secret passage.
Nice.
It's more loot over there.
And then
so
it's
go
gonna-
kill a fire giant first.
Yeah, Fire Giant door.
why
Hey,
do we have to
remember all
kill
that
it?
water we were just talking about? Might be a good time to use
What
it.
are
Wait,
you
where's...
doing in here? Splash.
What are you doing?
Are you friendly?
Aqueous Orbim. Hey man, how's it going?
I don't know if giants are evil. I think he's just fine.
So he's a fire giant, and he's naked, and he's tied to a post.
Hey man, what happened?
It looks pretty embarrassing, honestly, and the look on his face when he sees 4 women stumble in is, well, it's the same.
There's even another giant woman.
Yeah, another giant woman.
What's up? Can we help you?
There's a row of ever
Wait.
burning torches.
Wait. The answer is we open the door and go, "Hello."
Yeah, that's probably where all of his shame went to. It's just like,
Yeah, we're really helping his situation.
yeah.
Ever burning torches.
Ever burning torches. Sorry.
So the wall of ever burning torches illuminates a pathetic scene. 2 immense stone pillars stretch from floor to ceiling near the center of the room. Each is tightly wrapped with a taut chain connected to the wrists of a hulking giant in dented half-plate armor. Oh, he's in half-plate. Never mind. But he's missing pants just for flavor.
Just for flavor. No pantsing.
The fire-haired brute hangs limply, almost on his knees, his eyes to the floor. The sound of heavy, belabored breathing fills the room.
Doesn't look
I
good.
say, hey, what up? We're friends in Ignan.
Yeah, he speaks Ignan.
Hell yeah.
His head kind of pricks up as he looks around to see who is talking. And he mumbles words that sound like they're Ignan. They're kind of Ignan phonemes, but they're not Ignan. It's like, or at least if it is Ignan, it's like nonsensical. It's like color sky, brown mess.
So is he insane?
I said, do you speak
Yeah, he
common?
seems a little bit goofy.
I tried talking to him in common then?
He also speaks common, and again, it's just like color sky brown.
Okay.
That's not even right.
He knows, or I know. So after like a second, he kind of like actually wakes up, and then he like says real words, and he's like, "Oh, how did you get here? Rhonda's gonna kill you."
Took care of that.
Sorry.
I wouldn't sweat her. Ha, sweat. Get it? Because you're on fire?
Yeah.
He's like, I've been here for a pretty long time.
All
Do you have
right.
a family or?
Why does that matter?
No, I'm Tirana's prisoner.
Okay, well, Tirana's dead now, so what's your job now?
She's dead,
Yeah.
but I'm still here.
We're trying to fix that.
Yeah.
Wait,
We're working on it.
did we kill Tirana or did she teleport away? We killed her, right?
Thought we killed her.
I think we killed her.
She's
Next
supposed to
mark.
teleport away, but I'm pretty sure you killed her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like something we would
Thought
do.
we did. Okay,
Yeah, there she is in her room. There's an X dot.
Yeah, can you do that cool rogue thing where you shoot at his chains and break them with your arrows?
I would rather just disable device and remove
Yeah, but
them.
then you have to get within range of him.
Yeah, we have someone who's capable of a dismissal spell. Would you like to just be sent back to your plane?
What?
Plane.
You're from a different plane, right?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you're just...
Fire giants live here.
Oh, shit. So, where are you originally from, then?
The
Untitled.
Storval Plateau.
Yeah, but where are you from?
The Storval Plateau.
Is that within 500 miles of here?
You would call it now the world wound.
Oh.
It is a very different place.
We got that.
Okay.
I like how
Well,
I
would you
imagine,
like to
we're
meet us
just
at the
trying to
Shucked
peer
Oyster
over our
sometime?
shoulders.
Well, we're capable of teleportation. Do you want to go back there?
Yes, I would like to go home.
Cool.
Please release me.
I'm gonna roll
Detect
sense
motive.
motive.
Yeah.
What were you doing for Toronto while you were here?
I was her
Alex.
I know.
guard. I was like the strong man, but I tried to betray her, and then she chained me up.
Why'd you try to betray her?
I thought I could get more for my coin, or more coin for my work.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
He's not a good guy.
So we got 2 sense motives on the board on the
Yeah.
he wants to go.
The sense motive is his fists are heating up right now, and he's melting his chains.
Oh.
Oh, why didn't you do that in the first place?
Like, well, we're down for that.
At which point his chains snap, and he starts flailing around using the part of the chain as like a weapon.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the door.
Yeah.
Can you make a stone wall in front of it so we can't open it?
I could, but what if there's secret passages in there?
Aubrey, when I got my perception going, did I see any secret passages in there?
From like 50 feet away.
Yeah, I have special eyes.
Oh, he just went downstairs. to
I'm
get
actually,
his toy.
before stepping away, I'm gonna place my immovable rod in front of the door.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it opens this way.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, asshole.
We're not letting you out until you calm down.
Yeah, so you hear him in there, like, hulking out and, like, hurling things and breaking stone and stuff. And then after a while, it gets kind of quiet.
You did this
And
to
then you see
yourself.
What's that?
I said you did this to yourself.
Yeah, and then
He's just gonna melt the door.
yeah, then you see the door turn red and turn to lava and start dripping away,
Backing up.
All right.
and like a higher
Backing
section
up.
of the room, you know, and then there's like a giant-sized doorway.
I grabbed my.
Oh, you mean a Vigdis-sized door?
That's what I was hoping for.
Oh, we could have dropped him into the hell portal. How much of the hell portal's still there?
Oh, it's still there.
Although, to be fair, probably with everything, you still only got like 3 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do the inits here. So he Kool-Aid mans through the wall.
Oh yeah, time to tackle him. So he goes, "Oh no!"
Oh yeah.
I should get the emitter.
Can you clear the
It
tracker,
did it.
please?
Yep.
It's-
Can't
I
grab.
hardly knew her.
That's like my favorite.
Man, there's so many corpses in this room to grind up and turn into potions.
Are you sure you're not evil? The lines like that make me wonder.
So they ran this at Gen Con. I have to assume there are a bunch of other PCs like backtracking through the dungeon. Like, no, hold on, one more for the corpse grinder.
I can't imagine too many people would think, hey, what if we put a corpse in here?
Wait, what was this? What was this S?
That was the secret passage we found.
Oh. And we went into this room?
You opened the door. I don't want to hear it.
Actually, Audrey opened the door. Neither of us declared that we opened it.
Really?
Reva
Yeah.
actually said she opens the door.
No, I said, I'm going into the room, and then
Oh.
Alex
Oh,
was like,
okay.
no, I checked, and then, we heard if it was hot or not. Anyways,
I don't
it's
know.
fine.
I'm not.
I'm waiting for a Titan battle between
So
Vigdis
X
and
obviously
Giant.
wins in it. So he Kool-Aid mans through, and then X is like, but seriously, the crossbow.
But seriously, fuck you. Oh my god. I'm
Are you
literally
okay?
No. That's a 2 and a 5. This is the worst. Aubrey, do either of those hit?
I'm checking. I thought I had his stats all typed in here and stuff. Oh, there they are. There's all his stuff. Okay. No and no.
Yeah, I figured. Sucks. Continue.
Don't worry, you'll try again in a couple of a couple of rounds.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, now I'm ready for this.
You ready for this?
Dot. Yes. Miss. Okay. Danny. You gonna tell him he's a dick? Danny?
Ian?
Hey, how long have I been muted? Why was I muted?
Good bit there.
You are always mute yourself
Oh
somehow.
my god, I had a lot of funny stuff to say. Me.
Now it's lost.
Well, that'd be new.
Hey, man, I feel like that fire giant.
I get it.
Flamin'.
Get embarrassed with your dick out?
Funny. Yeah, let me see. Man, I want to use blistering invective, but that really won't work, huh?
I'm pretty sure he's immune to fire.
Yeah.
Just a hunch, though.
Yeah, I haven't
Um,
checked yet. I should check.
Let's see. He's not wielding anything, is he?
Chains.
Chains. He's got chains that he's using.
I'm gonna use pilfering hand to disarm him?
Well, they're like shackled to his wrists.
Oh,
So.
are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he melted them.
He melted his shackles.
Oh,
So
They're-
they aren't connected.
They're not connected.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try
Never
to
mind.
disarm him.
With
Use your caster level as your combat maneuver bonus, adding your charisma modifier,
it's
intelligence
against-
modifier. Oh, okay, or the other one. Okay, so that's 10 plus 5 plus. Wait, that's not actually very good.
yeah, this might actually be the highest strength creature you've ever encountered. He's
I
got-
want to wrestle him.
No, you don't, because you'll get set on
burnt.
fire.
Yeah.
He can literally incinerate you by holding you.
Hey, I wonder what happens when you touch a fire giant to a cold iron rancer.
Oh, it's not actually cold.
Well, yeah, but it's
Okay.
they get stabbed.
Honestly, man.
Okay. Liberals can't meme. Let's see. Yeah, he's a 31 strength.
Yeah, all right. I do it because I didn't know. I didn't think about it, but it, don't,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
You try to disarm him, and he's just like, no.
Yeah. Okay. Bad turn. Go ahead.
That's okay. Vigdis. Poke him.
I've still got my rancer out, so yeah. I mean,
Oh.
why not? I'm gonna do it even if you don't think it's as funny as I think it is. Meh.
Do you think you could grapple him, maybe?
Nah. So does a 40 hit him?
Yeah, 40 hits him.
How about a 20?
Jeez,
That's good to know.
Yeah, a 24 also hits him.
Alright, so.
That's not even a 20 for you.
35.
Evil laughter.
What? It's neutral. Neutral laughter.
Mm.
It's not even my
Yeah,
biggest
so-
weapon.
I don't even think he has any damage reduction.
He's
No, he just takes
naked.
all of that. He just has a lot of hit points.
Well, now he's got slightly fewer hit points.
This is how the game works.
We roll the dice, and things that have hit points cease to have them.
I'll keep that.
Okay, Reva. Oh yeah, you actually can poke him from that distance because
Yeah.
your weapon grows with.
You. Yep.
Also, did you scale up the damage on your attack, Haley?
Yes, that's part of the big
Yeah.
buff checkbox.
Yep.
Okay, Reva.
Okay, I would like to shake his bones in
Okay.
a non-sexual way.
Too late.
Uh-huh.
Sure, you say that now.
Okay, I'd like a fort save.
Yeah. Let's see that.
God
Fort
damn
is
it!
his. Fort is his really good one.
Never mind.
His chest is 9 feet around, so as much magical shaking as you can apply to him is.
Is everybody whiffing their turn except for me this round?
I think so.
You know
Go
what?
for it.
I count
Go
your
for it.
turn as half mine, considering I made you big.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm getting out of it, and I'm staying where I am.
Alrighty. I guess I'm just gonna do Aqueous Orb because
You know how many cold?
what?
You know how many cold?
I do if I summon a cold elemental and detonate it.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
Water damage and cold damage are the same, I thought.
No,
You sure?
pretty sure.
Because I know if I detonate a water elemental, it turns into cold damage.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
don't
Huh,
think that's
get
the
it?
same thing.
I get it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so good. I guess I'll have to put this in naming.
So I guess first thing I'm going to do is probably delay my turn so Jason can attack.
And then you can desummon Jason for a water or for a cold element.
That's what I was. Yes.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So Jason gets his bite on.
Jason attacks because he stopped right at Jason with a full attack. Does 19 or 24 hit?
24 hits.
All right. 13 damage plus bleed. Plus poison if he's poisonable.
He's poisonable.
Hell yeah.
However, his fort save is pretty solid.
Alright, let's see here. What type of elemental? Huge elemental, ice elemental. What language do ice elementals speak?
So, Frisian?
They
I
speak.
made that up. Frisian is actually what Dutch people speak.
Yeah. Meme. No, they speak Aquan. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna summon a huge ice elemental. Wait. It's vulnerable to fire. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
I feel like I should just do water elemental.
But he's vulnerable to ice. Be cold damage.
Okay. Yeah, then giant ice elemental.
I mean, that's how it works, right? Like, if you put ice on a fire, the fire goes out, but the ice melts. Like,
Yeah, true. But if you put water on a fire, there's still water there.
Yeah, it's mostly
Is
steam.
there?
Yeah.
Nah, it usually floats away.
Yeah. Like water does. That's how water works.
Turns to steam, it dies. If it was a water elemental, it would turn into a steam elemental and die.
So I could make a steam elemental. That's a separate thing. Does steam extinguish fire?
Prob? Maybe?
Your questions are too advanced for science.
Alright.
Yeah, science may never know.
Alright, fine. Summoning giant ice elemental. Did you take the 20... wait, does he get poisoned? No. That's
No,
a
he
good
does not
fort
get
save.
poisoned, but he does bleed, so let me turn on his bleed.
And 13 damage.
Yeah.
And then I desummon Jason and summon a huge ice elemental.
Bleed and... Do you want me to make a huge ice elemental, or are we just gonna drag?
Let's just put an air elemental there and
Yeah.
expand it to size huge.
Hewegg.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Hewegg.
And Hewegg Ice Elemental is going to just do 2 melee attack. Wait, Numbing Cold, that seems good. When an ice elemental deals cold damage to a creature, it must make a fortitude save. Oh, whatever. Okay, he's just gonna do 2 slams then.
Mm-hmm.
/ roll 1d20 plus 15, and he gets 2 slams. So first slam, second slam. Do either hit? 23 and 25.
Sorry, I was reading what vulnerable actually does.
Plus 50% damage.
Plus 50, okay.
From what I checked. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So 25 hits, 23 does not, unless it gets a summoning bonus for being recently summoned.
Oh yeah, he does actually. He should have plus 2 strength or plus 4 strength.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
plus
hit
4
and hit.
con. Cool. So he rolls 2d6 plus 7 or plus 9, I guess, because of the strength. 2d6 plus 9, and then 2d6 plus 9. So both of those are just physical, and then he gets an additional 1d8 cold damage per hit.
So what was that?
So 15 physical, and then 2 cold and 4 cold. So that's actually 3 cold and 6 cold with the vulnerability. in place.
3 plus 6. Okay. That's a bit of damage. That's like 40 something damage.
Almost 40 damage. Like 39, I think.
Maybe.
And I 5-foot step back. And that's the end of my turn.
Oh, you 5-foot step back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. He was really gonna grab you a second ago. Now he has to figure out what else to do.
Ice elementals are creatures made of animated snow and ice. They form in especially cold parts of the water plane along its border with the plane of air, where giant icebergs careen off world-high waterfalls into the open sky. Ice elementals vary in their exact appearance.
I'm surprised you didn't Aqua Absorb him.
Well, giant ice elemental seems cooler.
If he survives till next round, maybe we could do both.
Oh, and
Best get turned
sorry,
into a giant slush elemental.
he has to make a fortitude save every time he takes cold damage, so 2 fort saves or be staggered for 1 round.
Oh, okay.
The save DC is listed in the elemental stat block and is constitution based. Not a fort save. What?
Oh, it's a con save.
Wait, hold on. It says fortitude save, but it's constitution. Oh, the save DC is con based. Never mind.
Yeah.
A DC 19 fort save. Or staggered.
Yep.
Oh, he actually gets staggered. Hell yeah.
Nice. Good job, Aaron.
Thanks.
What's staggered half action?
A creature may take a single move action or standard action each round, but not both, nor can he take full round actions.
Huh.
A staggered
That's a good
creature can
thing.
still take free, swift, and immediate actions.
Does that have anything to do with their dex bonus?
Okay, he's just gonna whip the shit out of because he's just fast, and it's not even like a full action. He just gets 3.
That seems like a full round attack.
It does seem like a full round action, doesn't it? It's not even his secondary attack. It's okay. Yeah, so he just whips the elemental with a heated chain for 21 damage.
Damn. Okay.
But I think only some of that is fire.
Yeah, if it's anything like a water elemental, it's plus 1d8 cold on top of that.
No, it's actually not a heated chain. I don't know why he's not heating the chain. Maybe it will melt or something. No fire damage.
I'm willing to say it's a hot chain at the very least. You can do a little more damage.
Okay, plus 3 fire damage.
Yay.
Next.
I mean, I'm gonna shoot him.
You don't want to throw a firebomb at him?
You know, I did that once, and I realized that was not a good idea. So, does a 23 or 26 hit?
Yeah, 20. You should have like a +1.
Any buffs deactive, but you did have guidance from Reva earlier.
Can I
Yeah,
declare
so
my
if
guidance?
you would like to use it before you... Oh.
Yeah,
Have
okay.
to say
So-
beforehand.
So 1 hit, 8 damage.
I'm killing it today, guys.
Listen, when you kill it, you usually end it on the first round.
That's fair.
So,
Fair enough.
Danny.
How's he looking?
1/3 left.
All right.
About 2/3 done.
I want to do 2 things. One, I would like to intimidate him because that's what I do.
Yep.
You do it. Hey,
Roll the intimidate.
All right.
it looks great.
I'm gonna say that his father was a wet matchstick.
A wet matchstick. That's rough.
That's really rough, dude.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
And yet,
And
this is considered a dick move in fire giant culture. Therefore, it has a 42.
Aubrey, are his flames considered magical or non-magical?
he is not actually himself on fire.
yeah.
He just looks like he's on fire because his red hair stands up and it happens to be the color of flame.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna say, take your I don't know, soggy ass back home, and I point toward the portal, and I roll a bluff check. Does he
Well,
know?
shit. No, he doesn't. He hasn't been out of this room since the portal was made out here, so this is all new. Huh. Huh.
Sorry.
Well, he's not particularly inclined to do what you say.
Okay.
And
I
he doesn't
thought
really
he
have a
wanted to
clear
go back
path.
home.
Yeah, but he also has an ice elemental kind of blocking his.
Well,
Yeah, it's elemental, like, motions to the portal. If he, like...
Yeah, he could go here and
looks
then
at it.
down.
So the portal is full of like sulfur and fire, and
yeah, he kind of likes that. That's what he's about.
he might believe you. It's unclear, but it's not his turn.
Okay.
That's
But he is intimidated, which means he's shaken.
Okay.
Huh.
Shaken
'Cause you-
and staggered.
Fucking nat 20. Just wasting those intimidate. Ignis.
All right.
You probably have to move to poke him.
Let
You can just 5-foot step those.
Yeah.
You still have your full attack.
is that 5-foot step or do
I think- Yeah, that's still fine. You can poke him that way.
that is do that button. $35 and 4. Yeah, those hits.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see shit. There's a giant ass in my way.
That's huge. Oh, wait,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Sorry. That's large.
Plus 1
Not-
for hammer the gas.
Nice.
It does add up. Everyone misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brava.
I'm just going to peer out from the partial cover that I have.
Did the water elemental get added? Sorry.
It's on the same turn that Bofer is.
Oh, okay.
And
Which
it's
is-
ice, not water.
And I'm gonna try something. It can
Uh-oh.
only end horribly.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I do have a hand crossbow.
Oh yeah. Roll 1. Roll 1.
Please don't say that.
You rolled
Well,
8.
She
Fred.
did roll A1.
Damn it.
It's my fault. I should have specified.
No, thank you. It's fine. I will take that one over another one.
So
Damn it.
your little dinky hand crossbow goes plink, and it hits his skin, and then it just kind of falls, and it's like, yeah, well,
Yeah, well, I should stick to what I'm better at. And
Bofer.
yeah.
Fun fact: when binding an ice elemental, ice elementals quickly often yield after its binder causes serious melting to it.
Oh.
Out of the frying pan. Dot, dot.
Yeah, Bofer's just gonna delay. Or actually, no, Bofer's gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh, I have hold person
Bofer's
ready.
gonna
Whoops.
do a 5-foot step here and then at least stand next to Reva.
Yeah, I've been strongly considering lava bouldering you, but I'm pretty sure it will just be like comical because even if it's like 35 damage, you'll be like, okay. Bofer climbs out of the lava bowl.
Spicy!
That
That's a spicy meatball. And that's the end of Bofer's turn.
And then the air elemental or water.
Oh, yeah,
or
water
ice
elemental, ice elemental. Attack.
kills it. basically kills it. I'm pretty sure because he's staggered, so he's got a -2, and then he's got shaken, so he's got another -2. So he hits, unsurprisingly. Oh wow, 1. Fuck you. Let's roll that crit miss. Let's see it. Oh, try.
A lot of zeros on those. Cool. So
That's
yeah,
a hit.
so he does 21 and 16,
To who?
and then
And then
Aw.
he got iced.
Wow.
and then some ice damage.
Stop rolling. He's already dead.
Sick
Now-
frost burn.
Can we revive him real fast and then shove him into the hell pit?
I
Why
want
would
the
we do
loot
that?
on him.
Devin has that ability, yeah.
If you shove him into
I'm
the hell,
not reviving
He has
him.
no pants.
he has armor.
He has half plate, yeah.
Dented half plate.
And I assume Pofer will want to bring him upstairs and stick him in the blender.
Who doesn't want to put things in the corpse grinder, please?
I don't.
X is neutral on it.
Yeah, what's really unclear to me as a GM is like I get how Tirana handed his ass to him because he doesn't have good will saves and she is a will save attacking character. What I don't know is how his armor got dented.
He probably did it to
He
himself.
overheated himself and then it just like
Popped.
popped. Yeah.
He was, banging his own chest and did it too hard because he was pissed off.
I mean,
It's
maybe,
like the drywall hole of a Kyle, but on his chest.
but he can go through like most of this stone, and like presumably fire giant armor resists fire giants being fucking hot.
I don't know why he was just chilling there still.
Well, he hadn't quite. He had it like he'd been trying to. I said he melted the chains, but he actually couldn't. What he did was to pull the pillars in all Samson style,
Oh, I see.
and he'd been trying to do that for a while, but he finally managed to do it.
Also, he didn't realize that Tirana was dead, so she was just gonna put him back in there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He'd like come out like, "Where's Tirana?" and she would just bop him with the sword of lust, and he'd be like, "Damn it!
Damn it!
Can't make like a 32 will save. Come on."
Righty.
Secret passage.
Did he have
Loot
any
first.
magic items on him?
He had nothing.
He
Unless
was
he-
naked.
Giant-sized fire giant armor.
Dong. Oh.
Anything else in the room?
I think
Probably
the
not.
ice elemental for its service and desummon it and bring Jason back.
Do you still have to sit in the corner and say fuck?
Yes.
I had a 40 perception to check out the room.
We already know level 3's right here, so there can't be a secret passage.
No secret
That's true.
passages in there, and the room is in fact a prison cell.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, secret passage. Vigdis, by the way, you are small now.
Is the room especially fucked up from
I
fire giant?
arbitrarily said 10 minutes were up.
Perfect.
I also grabbed my rod that was here,
Right.
stopping the door.
Uh-huh.
And I guess no one said they take it, so I'm gonna take the banner and shove it in my bag.
Yeah. Did anyone say they wanted the wand of making fireball?
Yeah, I took
That
that.
went to X.
Yeah.
The person who can use it effectively. What?
Yeah. I thought about it, and then I was like,
It's like, can you even activate that regularly? And do you want to mistakenly activate a wand of fireballs occasionally?
no. Fine. Anywho, secret passage.
The street price on a wand of fireballs will surprise you.
What is it?
It is 11K.
Jeez.
Fuck.
What do I call this banner in my inventory, Aubrey?
That is. It says relief depicted, demonic relief. However, I suspect it's actually fabric because it is removable. So I would call it tapestry, demonic tapestry.
Sounds like my new carpet. What value did X say it was? Like
800.
800?
To very specific buyers that want demon fuck wall art.
Of which we know at least one.
At least one. Like,
What about our wizard friend? I feel like he would like that.
yeah.
The new
he
creepy
would.
wizard guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the Gollum Works?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure right creepy wizard.
Yeah. You know, we're collecting them at this point.
Magmar is full of Cretans, and you haven't even met the real Cretans in Carmaga.
Yeah.
It's like the stuff that makes you a creep in Magmar is like that's totally allowed here. Okay, so to the south in the secret passage area, this hidden chamber is simple but elegant. The walls are covered by minimalist red reed mat paintings and tapestries. A high 4-poster bed with a canopy rests at the far end. There's a bookshelf, clawfoot bathtub, and desk covered in documents to round out the furnishings. Looks like her bedroom. It's kind of one of those Spartan, like, she kind of puts all her work into her books and doesn't actually decorate places.
Danny, there's some books over there.
Yeah, but are they like ledger books or like books?
Does it matter? It's words on paper. It's like
Uh,
right up your alley.
To a librarian, that's actually probably the right mindset.
all knowledge is sacred, but some knowledge is boring.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna perception the bathtub to make sure there isn't like a demonic squid in there.
Does it have any bath bombs?
Oh.
And by bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normal bath, cold water.
Perfect.
There's some minor items on her desk, but all of the scrolls and tomes are really just informational. They're really just like more on how to sword.
I feel like that's valuable for
This
us.
seems like a secret passage wall.
Doesn't it?
Knock knock. Knock knock.
Sounds like 30 feet of solid stone.
God damn it. Anything
Maybe
under the bed?
Or roguish characters to verify?
Rifle likes to pretend that she can do everything because obviously she can in her mind.
Danny's gonna spin around and cast attack magic in the center of the room.
Attack magic?
Detect.
That's new.
All magic is attack magic if used right.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You've been watching Goblin Slayer.
I have not.
Also 30 feet of solid stone. But on her desk, there is a feather token. And they're holding down the corner of one of the scrolls, just being used as a paperweight.
What is a
And
feather token?
It's a little wooden chit. This one has a whip engraved on it. But you happen to know they're a common magic item. There's also a enchanted dagger of some kind, and a drawer full of potions. Well, with 2 potions.
What do I
Yeah,
need to do?
confirm.
Appraise? Figure out
Knowledge
all
Arcana?
that is?
I'm throwing a knowledge arcana down.
Mm-hmm.
How did you beat me, Ethan? Did I roll a 4? Oh my god, I rolled a 4.
He did. Oh my god.
So let's see here. The whip feather token turns into a whip that wields itself.
Ooh.
It has a +10 base attack bonus.
Wait, what slot does that fill?
You just flip it and it turns into a dancing whip.
Is it reusable or is it like one time
Oh, yeah.
thing? Oh, that's awesome.
No charges?
Well, maybe it's expended actually. Oh yeah, usable just once,
Oh,
which is why it's only worth 250 gold.
okay.
But you can make a whip appear and attack something, which is pretty funny because you can chase someone out of a room with a whip that chases them.
I say we give that to Danny.
Okay.
Seems very scolding, but it also is a +1 whip that can make grapple attacks whenever it hits. So,
Ooh. Maybe not. I don't do grapple attacks.
I mean, you don't do it; it does it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No.
Well, time to learn, bitch.
Are whips a special weapon?
They are.
It wields
Doesn't
itself.
matter. It uses itself.
Okay, I'll take it.
Potions in the drawers are 1 potion Cure Serious and 1 potion Fox Cunning.
Ooh. X should take Fox Cunning. That's Dex. Right? No.
Yeah, you should take Cure Serious so you
Cunning.
can give health to yourself and fuel.
Is Cunning Wisdom?
Wait,
No, that's
is it
Owl's
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Cunning is
Int?
Int?
Aubrey, what is it?
Cunning
Uh,
is in.
You can assess it. You can appraise it.
Huh.
Have the
Is
DM tell
do
you.
we have any Int-based casters?
No.
No, I'm
I
charisma.
guess just take it then, X.
Well,
there a
I
potion of
can
increased
only
charisma?
really use
That's int.
like permanent int bonuses are the only thing that's useful for me. I say we just sell it.
All right. So
Yeah.
what was the information for the whip? Now that I'm writing it down.
It's got a +10 base attack bonus. I'll just paste it.
Also, we still have that coin that once per day tells us a truth or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Whispering Coin.
We should be using that more.
Take it, Ethan. Hey, a fire giant picture. Also, the magical dagger is +1 and keen. Keen is double crit range.
Nice.
So I think daggers are normally 1920, so this is actually like
17.
1820. Is it?
Oh, well, that would be double if it was 17, 18.
Yeah, I don't remember. Blah, 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 blah. Ba, ba, ba. Doubles the threat range. So yeah, maybe it's
17,
maybe
18, 19.
17, 18, 19.
That's a pretty good crit range.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll be benefited by a dagger.
But you already have a dagger. So
Yeah.
why are you using a dagger? If you're...
I got a good one. I mean, everyone should have a dagger for like cheese or bologna.
Okay.
Every
don't.
time cuts himself. Like, damn.
Yeah, if I got a key one, I would die.
My God.
Just Danny walking around with 9 fingers. Like, what happened? Don't want to talk about it.
Alright.
Yeah, during the camping section, sometimes like Fraver's arm gets shaken, and I'm like, "What?" And Danny just like holds up like half a finger, and I'm like, "Oh goodness gracious!" Put it back together. It's one of the reasons I assume humans are very squishy.
Add that to the loot list then, Ethan, if no one wants it.
Mhm. And then let me give you the experience totals, because that's going to be the real reward here.
Yay!
And then maybe you can head out of here because there's a little bit of plot to wrap up.
Okay.
Not to push you toward the door, but literally you should head to the
But
door.
to push you through the door.
What about
Wait, which door? What about the secret passage?
What about the dragon passage?
The Dragon Passage? Okay, yeah, you go back to the Dragon Passage.
Yeah.
Yep, I do. Yep.
So you squeeze through the tiny crack there. It's a little too small for a dragon.
Oh, wait, which dragon?
The one we killed.
Okay.
Well, no, we didn't actually kill him. We revived him, remember?
Yeah. He was supposed to be right here, sitting in front of it.
Yeah, he's not there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's an entitled little bitch and also lawful evil.
Mm.
And you gave him a good talking to, so maybe his life will be different, but he left.
It never works. Okay.
He didn't stick around to find out whether he was going to be your bitch.
That's fair.
So let's see. A CR11
Uh-oh.
plus what? No, this is experience.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Always a bitch, never your bitch.
Plus.
Well, Jason first.
Total experience is, let's round up and call it a neat 10,000 each.
Ooh.
That's a big number.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
That includes Tirana plus quest completion plus. Yeah.
It's a little bit more than 10K from next level.
1, 2, 3, 8, 0, 5 plus 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, yeah,
Wait.
I'm 12k away from leveling.
I'm 8.5K.
How much was it?
10,000.
10,000.
Oh, just even?
Yep.
Okay, I thought I heard
A
more.
+1 keen dagger.
Yep.
Oh, yay, I leveled up! I was 1,000 over. Oh my god.
Yay!
Hey. Oh shit, now I have to do work. Fuck. Okay, let's do the crack.
Through the crack is a perfectly spherical tunnel.
No.
Mm,
You first, Jason. I know I've watched Indiana Jones, okay?
Yeah. A narrow crack in the stone here opens into an enormous tube running perfectly northwest to southeast. It's exactly northwest, going to exactly southeast, like not magnetically, true northeast to southeast. In both directions, the tube is straight and featureless, as far as your eye can see, and it just gives into darkness eventually. It is perfectly cylindrical, and like if you start measuring it, perfect.
Hey, I detect magic.
Yeah, it is not magic.
This is not a ley line?
It you don't see a ley line, but I don't know if you can detect ley lines.
I'm gonna knowledge arcana to see if I know shit about anything.
Yeah, boy, it's sure something, isn't it? Yeah. It's smooth as glass. There's not a single crack in its surface. There's not a speck of dust in it. And
that
that's
feels
weird,
so ominous.
because if it was old, wouldn't it, have dust like a little bit, like just
I guess I'm gonna acknowledge the planes to see if I know of any extraplanar creature that could make such a tunnel, like a giant fire mole or something,
just badger moles earthbending?
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, nothing that has that kind of precision. Lots of things can move that amount of earth. But even if someone were like waking up in the morning and casting Shapestone, over and over and over every day, like you're sitting here, you're like, this is like 10 years of casting nothing but Shapestone.
Hey, Danny, take a look at this. What the fuck is this all about? Do you know any history or something?
History of a hole.
Oh wait, doesn't Vigdis have like archaeology or architecture or
I have geography.
Engineering?
dungeoneering?
Oh,
Or
geography would
engineer?
tell me it's not natural. Engineering, yeah.
Dungeoneering and engineering. Would either of those?
Engineering tells you that this is not possible to craft even magically.
What, even for a dwarf?
Hey, did you know this doesn't exist?
Is it an illusion?
Ooh.
No, he already did detect magic.
Yeah. So it's not magical. It doesn't feel like there's magic in the area, and engineering wise, there's like maybe if this was made yesterday,
What kind of rock was it?
it would look like this. But a tube this long is subject to some geological forces. And at some point, something would have moved a little bit and made some dust.
Yeah.
But there's no dust.
What rock is it?
It is. It doesn't actually say.
Okay.
Star metal.
Let's assume it's basalt.
Beaufort,
Well, I
do you
mean,
wanna
we can't
cast-
not investigate it.
Yeah, do you want to cast Wall of Stone or something and like disrupt the perfect circle hallway?
Fuck that, I'm just gonna throw a rock in. I
Okay.
throw a rock in.
Okay, you throw a rock in. Tink, tink, tink.
So it does
Um,
gather stuff.
I can burn a higher level spell slot to cast another Fire Lady. If you want.
Can you do knowledge history?
I doubt my
Okay,
knowledge
I don't
religion
think
will
I
help.
don't think history's gonna do it though.
Do we know?
There's nothing there. There's nothing in Tirana's notes. Like even Tirana has not written like because you have all her notes at this point.
Yeah.
And just like leafing through them, you're like, does she even mention that this is here?
And the only thing we know is that the dragon went this way.
No, we don't know.
No.
The dragon went that way.
Oh.
Yeah, the dragon
Just so he's
backed
gone.
up into this corner.
Oh my god. Good news, bad news. I now have 6 level spells, but now I have to go through and add all the 6 level spells I like to the sheet.
Oof.
Sounds like something to do while watching TV.
Okay.
Is
With
it-
this corridor, I think I might have not Friday, obviously, but I might have a spell that does detect ley lines. If Aaron's thing was not good enough.
Is it something that could be like, hey, what about our coin?
So there's no like historical evidence of anyone ever digging a straight tunnel northeast to southwest? Or north?
Nope. Not that she's heard of.
Sounds like the sort of thing that comes from a time before recorded history.
Yeah, it's in a weird spot, you know? Like exploring down here is kind of forbidden and
Yet here we are.
Well, that's what we do. Can we ask our yes or
Is
no
it-
coin?
Is it lit at all?
it is not lit.
So it's perfectly dark.
Yeah.
Can we use our yes or no coin?
Yeah, you can use the yes or no coin.
We got to figure out what question to ask it,
Yeah.
but does this exist?
Well, yeah. Okay. No. How about if we go down this hole, will we befall harm? Will harm befall on us? Will we get hurt? Is that a good question?
That or
No.
is this a ley line? Or
It's
was this
really
dug
big.
recently? Is an interesting question to ask. Or was this made? Was this
I like
made-
mine, but
yeah.
the second up is was this made recently? I agree.
All right, you've got the coin, so
How many
I mean,
times
is
do
it-
we get with it?
I think it's once,
Once
per
a day.
Shit.
Good thing it's 11:59.
Alright, so flip the coin in the air and you ask,
If we go down this tunnel, will we get hurt?
no.
Well,
Would that coin
You
lie
first.
We
would
won't
this
get
coin- would
hurt
this coin
if
lie to
we,
us.
we won't get hurt if we just are insta killed by walking into it.
Nah, I think insta killed is hurt.
I feel like we're dealing with genie logic here, or at least must assume so, unless otherwise indicated.
Is there a slope at all, Aubrey?
No, there's no slope.
What's the entrance look like? Is it on the bottom of this tube, or
The entrance, like where you are right now,
yeah?
it's a crack in the side.
So this is the only crack we can see.
Yeah, and the crack appears to show signs of like mining.
Like they
Looks
mined
like
into
someone
it.
was digging to expand this dungeon and hit this, and then everyone was like, "Oh no, I want no part of that." The mining itself that has like the engineering hallmarks of having happened, like 100 years ago.
Okay.
Only 100.
And there's not even any other rocks in here or around the mining spot.
That's correct.
Okay.
But when you hop into it, did someone hop
I
into
don't
it?
think anyone hopped
Nope.
into it, but I did throw a rock into it.
Okay, I'll hop in. I'll hop in.
What?
Hold on. What happened?
I can revive you if you
What
die.
happened to the
rock?
The rock's there, it's just sitting there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can we
I'll
just
hop.
tie a rope around your course so I can
Danny-
drag you back?
Yeah, I'll hop in.
Danny hops in and has like the weirdest sensation because you've never felt something like this perfect.
Okay.
So like think the Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
true
thinking the
level.
Rick and Morty
Yeah.
episode. It's perfectly level.
Oh god, everything's crooked.
You do you don't like lose your mind, but you do have like it's a weird sensation to be like, whoa, that's level.
Yeah.
But you notice that you track dust in with you, and the dust that you've tracked with you is like so obvious against the otherwise like flawless glassy surface.
Yeah.
So does something come through here like once a day, maybe, and it cleans it out?
I was thinking like a minecart. This is what happens when I dig a giant tunnel in Minecraft to get somewhere.
I don't have any spells. Shit.
I try to memorize this area pretty well in case I want to teleport back to it.
Yeah, it's pretty distinctive. You have like a 0 mischance on.
Okay.
Like imagine a long, perfect surface. Now imagine a crack in the side of it. Yeah.
Okay. Neat.
Well, the weird thing is that we've been underground and we've like in Carmaga and we've not seen anything like this. So it's not like some giant extensive network.
Well, it could be.
We just didn't know about it.
I feel like we would have come across it though because we were pretty deep.
I have the what's-his-face charm if you wanted to call one of the underground people and see if he knows what the fuck this is.
Wait, hang on. No, we just go up and talk. You mean to the
The Haploid guy. Yeah, he'll be pissed that we're down here, but...
No, that's fine. I don't want to do that. How far can you shoot an arrow?
I mean, diminishing.
Think 300 feet, roughly.
Yeah,
All right, you want to shoot an arrow 300 feet?
I guess.
What's your plan with that?
That's a good point.
It
See if hits
can be on
anything?
fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Do that
All right,
then.
I do that. Do I need to roll?
No, you just shoot an arrow.
Yeah.
And it goes a flaming arrow, and it sails 300 feet into the darkness before clattering on a glassy, smooth surface.
And there's
And then-
nothing. I mean, there's nothing like. There's no branches.
Doesn't seem like it.
That's
Do you want
whack.
to walk up and down? Do you want to go get the arrow?
No.
Nope.
Wow, this ley line stuff is awesome. I've just been reading through the D20 thing. Huh. If this
Alright.
is a ley line, that's bonkers.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go down it right now.
But we tried detect magic and we couldn't find this.
Yeah, but it only goes 60 feet. But yeah. All right, I say. I mean, we can always come back here. So let's just go
Why
up.
don't you try detect magic again now that you're...
All right, detect magic.
Not magic.
You want to draw a picture of this?
Yeah, in
As
my
a matter of
journal?
fact,
I
it's
can't draw a perfect circle.
Whatever.
As a matter of fact, it's actually weirdly isolated. Like there's a baseline level of magic here, like in the world.
Yeah.
And it's like damp here.
Yeah.
But it's not like anti-magic, like you've seen anti-magic.
Yeah.
It's not that either. It's just like kind of a hole.
All right. Is there a spare sword laying on the ground?
There
What?
were like 30 spare maces earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, before we toss
The
them in the
morning
bag
stars.
to send to the ship.
No, we don't have that bag.
Take one of your seemingly infinite arrows and have Vigdis like stab a hole in the ground and like stick it in there, and then we'll leave.
Why?
Sure. Yeah.
I want to see like what happens when we come back.
All right. I give an arrow to Vigdis.
All right, go like 5 feet in.
I don't know if I want to go 5 feet in. I'm a little concerned, but.
Why don't
Okay,
you do it?
I'm brave.
I'm not strong enough.
All right, and
I don't think we need to do it, but I could like
So the
rest
thing that
and
happens
commune.
is that you can't stab an arrow into stone.
Well,
That's fair.
that's why it's
let's
strong.
try to scratch it or somehow make
Oh yeah,
it.
you can mar the surface pretty well.
There we go.
Okay. And then just leave the arrow there
I
and like
take 5 seconds and write out Vigdis was here.
Oh yeah, you Vigdis was here.
I kind of want to summon an Earth Elemental, see if it knows anything about this.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a good idea.
You think I should?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. I desummon Jason, and I summon in an Earth Elemental, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, what up? What's the deal with this shit?"
Let's crack it.
You really got the only stoned earth elemental you've ever encountered. But it's just like,
He's
Bruh.
stoned.
ha. But you got like the Rastafarian one. It's like,
Okay.
bro, this is weird. Where did you summon me? This is weird. I'm not sure if this is like an abomination or if this is art.
yeah.
Perhaps,
But if
but
the point of art is to make you uncomfortable, it's art.
Congratulations.
This is challenging art.
Chart, if you will.
And it's just kind of feeling around like, oh, did you summon me for something?
Yeah. Can you just like go down for a bit and tell me if you see anything in any of the walls connecting to this, or
But
what?
dude, I am blind.
Yeah. If you sense any like holes in the earth or anything that aren't part of this tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for what, 6 minutes? I'll go
Yeah,
3
11
minutes.
minutes.
3 minutes.
Or 11 hours,
yeah.
actually. Sorry.
11 hours.
Wait, no, sorry. It's either 1 hour or 11 hours. No, 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
Do
Sorry.
you, do you want me to go 5 minutes that way and then 5 minutes back?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. It goes 5 minutes that way, 5 minutes back. You guys are just like twiddling your thumb. It comes back and it's like, the whole thing is like this. Well, not like this. You have the one crack.
Huh.
All right, I go.
And at like Earth Elemental pretty fucking quick speeds, it's like, yeah, it must be miles.
And you're saying it goes perfectly northeast?
Yeah,
And it doesn't
northwest.
curve
south.
at all.
Wait, northwest?
It's fuck. Hold on.
It goes this way, Ethan.
Northwest to southeast.
Yeah, it goes this way.
It goes from Washington to Florida. Actually, you can see it on the map. It's correct on the map.
We don't see anything on the map.
This is all blocked off.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I was wondering why you were saying it was like.
Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I thought that it went this way and we caught the end of it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, someone did like walk up to it and like blast
Okay.
like Earth Roy Ray.
All right, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Or like get loose with a horn and building and just like build me a tunnel that's perfect and straight for 10 billion meters like every day for 10 years.
Yeah, you've got that harp that could do this theoretically.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, hang on. You're right. It's you.
But it wouldn't be perfect, would it?
No.
Probably not.
So confused.
So there's not actually any answers for me about this either.
What?
Okay.
Like reading the little book here, it's just like, hey, we made you a thing. Good luck fucking with your players.
Oh.
It
There's a
worked.
little note that's like, no, we're not going to explain it.
That's such a dick move.
I wonder if it ties into any other module from these people. The Gen Con people.
Honestly, I think one of the Lost Raiders got loose in here.
Probably.
Just
All
Okay,
right,
so
well, that was
now let's go
fun.
back to the
childhood
plot.
home.
Now, how would I know a ley line if it were magic?
You can detect it with magic, and I advise you to read this ley line thing. It's really cool. I guess I'll post it in chat. But you can detect it with magic, and then you can actually try to attune to it, and then it boosts caster level 1 and all sorts of other stuff. So
Damn.
Well, the good news is
while
that
you're within range, but the range is pretty high.
the good news is that if it goes forever, it would run into the Storval Deep. So it presumably ends before a giant lake.
Mhm.
Who knows?
Mhm.
No, I mean, like, we can just use this as a safe means of travel anywhere. So, like, if we teleport here and then we teleport 1,000 miles down this way, then we know we're gonna be safe.
You can't be... What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
You can't teleport 1,000 miles in this direction directly, can you?
I sure can.
Why not?
His error percent goes up, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but the error percent in this is pure stone.
yeah. Have you looked up what happens if you hit pure stone?
I get shunted like 10 feet and take some damage, and if I'm still not in any space, then I get shunted like 1,000 feet and take a bit of damage.
Yeah, but it's only a bit of damage.
It's not a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I like also that the demon is getting hit by an endless decanter of holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah, the holy water's pretty great.
I did a bad job, I'm sorry.
So theoretically, this goes to the end of the world, right? It doesn't have any curvature to account for the Earth's curvature.
Well,
That's a
it
good
might
point.
be
That's a
able
good
to assess
point.
it by naked eye.
Yeah, good point. I don't know what it does. Okay, they left me hanging too.
Theoretically, it pops out at some point then if it doesn't curve with the Earth.
I would love to know whether it curves or not. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's that thing we have to deal with for now, forever.
In my head, I'll tell you what I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's someone testing their rocket slide. I think someone made an alpine slide that they could just go bonkers in
Is it,
because of who occupied this place last.
is it
See,
slanted?
See, what I think actually it is that somewhere in like back ancient lore, somebody actually like erased a ley line. And that's what created the negative gap of magic space. That this used to be a ley line, but they actually like tapped it
Broke
out
it up.
or sapped it or something.
Yeah.
And now it's negative space.
Maybe
because
used
it's
it
where,
to, I don't know, destroy a city.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
I mean, if it doesn't curve, it absolutely goes somewhere.
Yeah. So I also know, like, in Magnamar, there's that bridge that goes out across the archipelago to Hollow Mountain.
But this
Like,
doesn't
so
head
the-
to Magnamar.
No, right, but like clearly the ancient Verisians were like building stuff that was this big
Yeah.
to connect things physically.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Like obviously they could teleport. So why the fuck did they make a super bridge?
Hmm.
To flex?
Just to flex.
Just to
yeah.
flex.
So I think this might be more similar stuff where it's just like, okay, but they didn't need a super bridge. So why did they build a super tunnel?
Utilize slaves. I
Yeah.
don't
Or
know.
maybe it goes straight to Spindlehorn. Maybe it's like a shortcut to funnel stuff from Spindlehorn here.
Dude, decanter of endless water, just turn it on, walk away, see what starts flooding in the world.
Yeah. Just wait 10 years.
Oh god, it's Terraria all over again.
We're just gonna plug this bitch and
Wait,
we'll hear
wait.
about weird floods in Spindlehorn.
I know what this is. This is aqueducts.
Yeah, but it's dry.
Anyways, can we get back to the plot?
It's aeroducts.
Wait,
Oh, you want to see?
it
I'm
wouldn't have
back.
once hit a well underground?
It's magic.
Yeah, obviously this was not handcrafted.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Good
Okay,
God.
yeah, let's get back
What did
to
you do?
whatever the fuck we were doing. I guess.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys walk out of here, I guess.
I summon Jason
Yeah.
back in. And then we drag a few
Yeah,
corpses
like-
with us and hit the corpse grinder.
I refuse
Uh,
to take part in the corpse grinder.
So there are the things trapped under the stone that you told you would come back.
Yeah. I throw them
Get out of my town.
a corpse. Like, hey, we're back. Here's a corpse.
Okay. They eat it.
And then we just keep on walking.
Okay. They're like,
Yeah.
Wait, you're coming back, right?
Yeah. We've made good on our corpses, haven't we?
Wait, we're
Yeah.
not going back down here.
She says out loud to them.
Yeah, well. I've never had tact. What about the black dragon?
What-
You still here?
Yeah, he said he would let us go kill Tirana. I'm more concerned about him now that Tirana's dead.
Or did he
Should we
fuck
like
off with the
buff
red dragon?
ourselves? Maybe they're gonna both attack us at once.
I think the dragon's just gonna keep chilling here since Tirana's dead now. That was his plan, just with Tirana dead.
Yeah.
So do you go up to the end of the water?
What? Yeah,
Do you go up
to the water over here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go over here.
You just dragon.
Hello? Dude.
Did we ever get his
Bro.
name?
Maybe.
Let me check my D&D notes.
It's not Reverex. Sword priest. Oh yeah, his name is Casuval.
Cassaval.
Mm.
Hey, Cassaval. Yeah, what up?
I say that in Draconic.
Well, same. I was saying mine in Draconic.
Yeah. Casuval's head pops above the surface, far out in the middle.
The deed is
He's
done.
like, I'm surprised you're not dead.
Yeah.
Really thought I was gonna see you dead.
We're
Oh,
full of surprises.
but guess who is dead?
Hey.
That's very surprising, actually.
I know, we're awesome, aren't we?
Yep. Yep. So you just
He says, hold that thought. And he goes down to the bottom, and he comes back up, and he's holding a longsword. And he places it on the far side, over by, where the green arrows are.
Are
Okay.
you a watery tart?
Yeah. I was gonna say, is this a female or male dragon? Please tell me.
And he says, yeah, he's a male dragon.
Ah,
Damn it.
dang it.
That's alright. We don't
The Lady of the
discriminate.
Lake. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sorry, continue.
And he says, look, I had no love of Tirana. You killed Tirana.
Mhm.
And, well, I'm going to go hide at the bottom of the lake, and if you take the sword and leave me alone, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that was
Fantastic.
pretty much our
Yeah.
plan.
That's great.
Fine.
Hey, in other news, did you see a red dragon come through here?
That little shit?
Yeah, that
I
one.
saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
And you just
Now-
didn't have any problem with him?
No, he's Tirana's pet. I thought Tirana was still alive. I thought you were dead.
No,
Let him go.
we just kind of let him go. Should we have not done that?
Well, he's a lot more evil than me, but...
Yeah.
Like I just want to kill you, but he's, like, he'll build an empire.
Okay, that's fair.
Awesome.
We'll see him
Now-
later.
If I may make a suggestion, this lake, don't be the small dragon or big dragon in a small pond.
Oh yeah, no, I'm leaving. I'm just not thinking I'm gonna get out of here before you.
Okay. We might be in the mush fens again, and as for business partners, this has worked out pretty well for us. So if you go to the mush fens, you might see us again.
Okay, I will avoid the mush fens.
I love this.
Yeah, this
guy.
is an evil dragon we're talking to.
Is he?
Yeah, but he seems he plays ball. That's fine.
Anyway,
He does seem to play ball. Yeah.
if you wanted to start building up your empire of gold, similar to that other dragon, we've got some business deals that we could certainly help you with. Mutually beneficial, of course.
Yeah.
If I am ever in a position to make business deals and you don't kill me now, I will maybe look you up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think that's the best we're gonna get, guys. Let's not
Yeah,
push our
but-
luck.
Yep. We grab the sword. I'll grab the sword as we go
Go
back.
across the lake and
I give them our names and tell them to just ask for us anywhere.
probably the shucked oyster
I
though.
think I can figure out your descriptions pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we sail across and beat it.
Yeah.
And grab the sword. And thank him.
Okay, he leaves you alone as you go across.
Immediately, as soon as we're out of eyesight and earsight, I cast Detect Magic on the sword because I'm really excited about it.
Yes, it is magic.
Yay! I cast Identify, which gives me a +10 spellcraft check.
+1 and keen.
Okay. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, he did not give you his whole stash.
That's fine.
Yeah, not
He
entirely worth.
needs something to start his business ventures with. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna make the cover of Draconic Insider Weekly?
I hope so. We've interacted with like 4 dragons now.
Yeah.
Do you think a sword
And
is better
impersonated
than a
one.
Morningstar?
What?
What?
Sword versus Morningstar.
I don't think
I
you
don't
can use a bladed weapon, can you?
No, actually, I don't actually think I have proficiency with.
No, I mean like alignment, or not alignment, but clerics. I think you can.
Oh, that might be why. It's true.
Or at least in second edition, that was true. I haven't looked in a long
Oh
time.
my god. What if we put Homagao in the giant tunnel and just let him flood it as he goes along forever?
He has
You
to
can't flood something that goes on forever. You can just make it wet.
Yeah, and he does have
Endless water.
When you have
we don't
endless
have
water
Homagao.
meet an endless tunnel, who wins?
Speaking of
What was the
Homagao,
dragon's name?
we should scry on him. Yeah, wait,
Casuval.
what was his name?
Casuval. Casuval.
And what was the red dragon's name?
I don't know. Erdogan.
Shit, I didn't ask the sword's true name.
Reverax.
Reverex. Cassaval and Reverex.
Rever. Yeah, so Reverax is a little tiny baby, and he will get big eventually, but it's going to be like 100 years.
Some of us will be dead by then.
Raven and I might still be kicking.
Yeah.
Casuval.
I wasn't including me, but
What
I
is
don't
it?
know what
Dragonborn?
Beaufort will be doing with his life. Second
I know.
life.
I know that we've been kind of doing like the secondary stuff, and we're probably going to get back to the main plot. But eventually, I would love to explore the sunken pyramid. I don't know what
This
it's
was
about,
main
but-
plot. We just found the swords.
Yeah, but it was like extra main plot. I was kind of just like fitted in. I'm sure, because he said it was from the offshoot.
Yeah.
It's not like shard. It's shard adjacent. It's not completely just zany trip. But yeah.
All right. Well, can we just assume we just jump back to the entrance?
Unless you wanted to scry on anyone like Homagao.
Oh, were we going back to this room?
Wait,
By
why
the-
why are we
by the by.
scrying here?
Because there's the infinite scrying pool right here.
Is there?
Yeah.
And also there's the poison that Vigdis was gonna swim in with the chest
Oh yeah,
and the dryads and
We-
this
we-
room over here.
didn't check the stone chest or the room above it.
That is.
Hang on, can we
By the
scry?
way,
Yeah.
those 2 rooms with the things that are trapped under the stone and the dragon that you didn't actually fight, you do get the experience, and it is
Move
a
more,
total
sorry.
of 3,200.
Uh,
we'll make sure to
now
tell
I have to
you
do
that.
math. So that's 4.
Just
So
learn on a
that's
calculator.
what's 4 plus 6? So that's 110. 100.
Okay. Yeah, stop that.
Sorry. That's how math works in my head.
So you just drag like the pile of rock corpses across the.
I drag however many corpses you think is able and appropriate for me to carry, and probably descending order of CR.
Yeah. Let's call it 5 major potions. How about that? Rather than doing guesswork.
Okay. 5 major. What type of potions are those?
Cure serious wounds.
Hell yeah. Does anyone want some cure serious wounds potions?
I
Then
can,
we'll take a couple.
How many
Yeah.
did you make?
5 potions of cure serious wounds.
plus the one that we had already gotten from somebody's corpse. I still think that you should take one. Or you should at least take probably 2, because then you can just sort of funnel healing into
Yeah.
Jason.
Okay, I'll take 2. I'll give 3 to Vigdis. Any complaints?
Nope.
Aubrey, can you write 3 potions of cure serious wounds on Halo's sheet, please?
Yeah, I can do that actually.
Thank you.
She's putting up. He woke up. We were too.
Oops.
Man, Haley's character sheet lagged. I don't know why it lagged, but it. Man.
I thought I had more
These-
potions on my sheet.
The chestnuts. She got a bunch of chestnuts on. Oh man, she never uses the leeches she can pour on her head.
Oh yeah.
I wonder why.
So there's definitely more stuff over here for you to kill, but it's big fights. But what I really want you to do is go to the surface, pop your head out.
Okay. We'll
Okay.
come back here again, I'm sure, for the scrying pool anyway. So we do that.
Back to the surface. Alex, Ethan, you're good with that?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. I don't have to do anything here.
Did you add the 3 potions to the Halo sheet, Aubrey?
Just finished.
Thank you.
Okay. So eventually you go back up top,
Mm-hmm.
winding your way back up, getting shocked one last time by the little shock room inverter.
Fun.
I think that thing's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not appear to be dead. I guess you guys just run across once, or it shocks Jason or something. Across.
Yeah, we teleported across last time.
That's right. So you go back out the front door, and about 5 feet outside, Gadka is there. Just
Gadka?
steps out of the shadows, and with his deep dwarven accent, he's like, "Thank you, friends. You've really saved my shop and all business on this street."
Oh
And-
yeah, that's why we
Oh
were
my
down there.
God, I forgot about him.
We say that in front of it. No, we don't.
No soliciting.
And then he says, "But for thanking you, there's someone that I really must insist that you meet." And he kind of motions you into the alley across.
This sounds sketchy.
That sounds sketch.
It's fine. I'm sure we can deal with
Hey,
it.
can your friend just come to us? I don't want to go to an alley. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll sense motive as soon as I'm back at my computer. I need to go find a phone charger.
So those of you with like big magic sensing ability get like an overwhelming holy aura across the way.
Oh, I'm good with it.
What aura? Holy?
Holy.
Oh, sick.
He's like I have to motion you over here.
I sensed motive.
Oh yeah, his motive
Is what?
is pure.
Okay.
Pure.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's go then.
Yeah. And I want to make sure. Yeah. So he flashes when he sees that you're hesitating. He flashes like a pin at you that's under his cloak. And knowledge religion.
Raven?
Yes, that would be
Yeah, I
me
could,
going
but
to the
that's-
tab.
Yeah.
Knowledge religion.
23.
Ha!
Ha!
Ha, I win.
Hi, religion
So
desk.
he has the symbol of Abadar with like a little sub sigil in the corner that marks him as part of like a secret order.
Huh.
Ooh, we love orders.
Cool.
And in the alleyway across, you see a bulky man in a cowl, and you actually recognize him.
Oh, hey, he's a rogue cleric of the god of Abadar, hunting the author of the Swords Journal.
That's exactly what it is.
What?
We happened to write that down in the D&D notes.
Huh.
Amazing how notes are helpful.
We have notes?
But you also recognize him because he's the person that was sitting in the portal when you came back from heaven.
Oh.
Oh.
You came back through some manner of house that he insisted on keeping the location secret and like.
Yeah, we didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that he because he didn't let you just leave, you had to be carried out
Okay.
so that you wouldn't know where you were.
Yeah.
Well, apparently this is his region.
Ew.
So it's one of the gatekeepers.
Whoa.
Okay.
Big plot.
And he
Okay.
says, "Okay, I think you know why I tracked you down."
Maybe just tell us, just in case we did a lot of things and we want to know the specific one.
So I'll give you a hint. There are 7 of them.
You wanted the journal, right?
Swords. Yeah.
Shh!
Yeah,
Elbow!
I would like the journal, in the papers, and the swords, if that would be no problem.
Yeah.
Do you
Look, I'm
obviously you want to do
I'm not an
something
unfair-
good with them?
Yeah. I want to sound like a female Eustace Baggs and say, "What's your offer?" from the.
He says they belong in the first vault. It's the only place that they can be safe.
Wait, these you aren't going to destroy them?
I don't know how,
Oh. I see.
but even still, we may learn things if we study them in the correct circumstances. Even still,
Okay.
but they belong in the first vault.
So they absolutely aren't going to be destroyed theoretically until you activate all of them, I think, is what I recall, right?
Yeah, that's probably true.
But activating all of them seems like a bad idea, doesn't it?
Yes, the magic linking them is profound and beyond my comprehension.
I'd also feel better if they weren't all stored in one place.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that place would be the first vault.
Yeah.
Also, could we perhaps put it in the first vault?
I think it's only fair that we get to take 7 things from the first vault.
I will take you to the first vault.
You will?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
That's fine.
Okay. He's like, I understand that you are distrustful. You've been through some things. I will take you to the first vault.
Okay.
That works for me.
Right.
That works for
and
me.
A minute later, you are at the gates again.
1
And
minute.
getting,
Oh.
and getting just these dire scowls because you're so obviously not lawful good.
Can I
X
not
thinks
my
it's
fault.
funny.
Well, some of you are.
can I punch my frequent visitor card?
And then you're like escorted through holding like a clutch of like obviously evil swords. And you go to the first vault. And there's like, the Forge Master himself. And he looks at the swords and he looks at you guys and just like points down the hallway like, go put them in the
Okay, but can I have an autograph on the way back? later.
Yeah. So you get to the vault, and the gatekeeper like opens the vault, and he points. It's like, this will not be open until the forces of good have need of it,
Okay.
or the world or the multiverse ends.
Okay, that one's not better.
Okay. Do you want to store the notes with them, or do you want to store them in your library to make sure you can study them, or what have you?
I think it's better if the world forgot that these were anything other than a legend.
Also, do you know anything about a long tube with no magical energy?
Yeah,
Going
we
to
can
the ground.
ask. Actually, we have the. We'll put in a request. We'll get
Okay.
a messenger back to you
Word.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
if we figure out what that is.
Just on the off chance you wanted to destroy these, we're gonna give you the notes anyway, if that's okay with Danny.
Yeah, put the notes in the vault with it, and then
Yes.
then we'll all forget that they're in there. But if we open it, we'll go, oh, notes on how to do it.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
just
Just let me take a note. Let me just write it down, just so I have a copy.
I'm not wild about that. but you know what? You can come back here to look at this. Okay, if you need.
Yeah, but the trick is you
Come
won't
here.
remember, Danny.
So I get a library pass.
Yeah, you get a
A
Library
library
pass.
pass you'll never remember that you own.
I had something perhaps more of value in mind anyway.
All right.
I don't intend to take things from you and not reward you.
Okay.
These lawful people are so
And
nice.
he cocks his head back towards the Forge Master.
I motioned to Danny. Go on, give him over.
All right, I give him over.
And then I warn them, don't touch anything with this sword, because this one is active and it will charm things or something. We're unsure.
Yeah, he looks at it and he's like, I see. I can detect what it does.
Okay. Just so you're clear.
Okay, so I guess, throw them into a corner or put them on a nice rack or something, and
Yeah, they've got a nice little rack all laid out. It holds swords.
okay.
It happens to be, septangular in size or in shape.
Nice. Okay. Word.
So many things are septangular in this universe.
So many things septangular.
Okay.
And then as you're walking back towards the Forge Master, he's like, okay, so you have a 1,500 or what? 15. You've got 150 in credit.
150 what?
Well, for the swords.
Like gold?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Gold happens to be based on celestial currency, but same idea, yeah.
So 150 credits.
Celestial
Oh no, 150
brownie points?
Oh God!
Ah.
So is this like physical gold or like brownie points?
Yeah, I mean it's an equivalent thing, as above, so below.
If we
That's the
want
thing.
a weapon or item crafted for 150,000 gold worth of value.
Yeah, you can have the holy equivalent. He can forge you something custom. He can find something from the vaults that's worth.
Oh my God! I'm so excited.
Oh.
Sorry, that number is total amount that we can all spend.
Yeah, total amount.
Yes.
Oh, not each.
You can divide it how you like.
Each, yeah.
The way
I
he
was
sees
excited.
it, the
We were gonna
swords-
make some bomb ass weapons.
We can make one bomb ass weapon.
Okay.
That's
But
pretty
yes,
dope.
and you don't have to decide now. You can send away for it, and an angel will deliver it to you.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so excited. I wanted a new weapon so bad.
It's like this is what is accorded to you for ending this great evil and for bringing it into our care. I know it wasn't of your own decision, but I think you'll find it a just exchange.
Yep. I'm so
Okay.
excited. I'm so excited. Hey, sorry. I just happen to have to ask. Like, while wait, are we in the lawful good realm?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
lawful.
never mind.
Yeah, okay with you.
Yeah. Never mind.
Ooh, we can get in a Freedy bottle.
I can turn into an Ifrit.
Yeah, but we can open in a Freedy bottle once per day.
Aren't Ifriti
Yeah.
lawful evil?
It doesn't say. It just makes a noxious smoke cloud. There's a 10% chance that the Ifriti is insane and attacks immediately upon being released, blah blah blah. Oh, 10% chance it grants 3 wishes.
I can't do that.
What if we get a deck of many things?
And you can
No,
open that
bad
you can
idea.
open that once
No,
every day.
best idea.
Every day we woke up and asked, "Are you an insane genie or an event genie?"
There's a 10% chance that every
Did you wake
day
up
we
feeling
can
like
wake
a
up and
bitch
ask for 3
today?
wishes.
I need to look up what a cleric is and is not allowed to wield.
Oh. The other 80% of the time, the Ifriti becomes battle oil for 10 minutes a day. That's a cool-ass Ifriti bottle.
Anyway, I'll let you guys look at that for a week
Yeah.
Yep.
because we have to go to bed.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We can buy a manual of bodily health +5.
Can you guys send the link?
Is that
you're
Grey's
looking at?
Anatomy?
It
What?
is plus
What link?
+5 to your Constitution score permanently.
Are you guys just looking at the item list?
Yeah, I'm looking at the slotless greater magic item here. Look in D&D chat. I'm looking at that.
Wow, greater magic items. Oh yeah, baby.
We can just buy a manual of +5 con permanently.
That's so many hit points at our level. Oh my god.
We can buy
What
a
is
manual.
1 + 5 sword?
Here's the thing. I went down a whole rabbit hole of building magic weapons and armor for the PvP, and there's some cool stuff you can do.
We can get Alex. I don't think you're understanding. We can get a manual of quickness of action +5. That's permanent +5 dex,
I already have like stupid high decks.
and you can have 5 more.
5
But
more.
we can do that for any stat.
Is that 5 base or 5?
5 base,
Mo-
permanent.
Not that any of you are a paladin, but you could have, a holy avenger, which is the
Yeah, we're not the right party for
yeah
that.
wrong party. Yeah, when wielded by a paladin, it gives you +5 to just everything.
I mean, somebody could take 1 level in Paladin.
Yeah,
What's
That's
a
true.
star knife?
That's my weapon. That's the symbol of my god.
Mine is a shepherd's staff. I don't really want to rage into battle with a shepherd's staff.
that's why you have the Sailor Moon crook. That's what you.
Yeah. That's what I have, but that's my it's like my magical weapon. It's not
Yeah. Well,
what
you
I
pick
use.
God of shepherd staves. And
Ooh,
neutral
the
strength.
Horn of Valhalla.
We could get a cubic gate.
I could actually a rapier is under my weapons that I can use.
Hold on, I don't think you guys understand
Ow.
what a cubic
How
gate
is this
is.
under?
They truly do not.
Really good.
I'm getting the impression I don't understand what anything is, so please enlighten
This
me.
potent magical item has 6 sides of a cube, which is keyed to a different plane of existence or dimension, one of which is the material plane. The character creating the item chooses the planes to which the other 5 sides are keyed. If a side of the cubic gate is pressed, it opens a gate to a random point in the plane keyed to that side.
Yeah, I want a short spear.
There's a 10% chance per minute that an outsider from that plane, determined randomly, comes through looking for food, fun, or trouble.
Food, fun, or trouble is my favorite.
Press
You are in the wrong plane to be asking for this shit.
That is a
That is-
superbly chaotic creation.
They're gonna be like that. I don't know. We owe you, but maybe not that badly.
It is technically 14,000 above what he offered, but we could cover the 14,000. But we could step through to 5 different planes. We could have 5 planes on deck to just teleport to.
Oh man, I have to level up and find a wondrous weapon I want. Aubrey giving us all this homework.
Yeah.
Listen, we
Yeah.
can make one of the sides of the cubic gate
Listen.
the dimension that what's his face is
I
on
can
Dead
make a
Army is
plague
in.
now.
And the
Huh.
other one, 3 different planes of water.
Yeah.
How do you feel about lesser artifacts?
How do I feel? You're
Yeah.
allowed.
Okay, because none of them seem to have prices.
The wondrous items do. The slotless wondrous items.
No, I'm talking about
Unique.
sort of. Well, sort of. Minor or lesser artifacts are not necessarily unique items. Even so, they're magic items that no longer can be created, at least by common mortal means.
Hey, Aubrey, will they let me take a 2-hour nap to rest and do my spells?
I imagine that we're already like reinvigorated.
Hobo in the lawful dimension.
Yeah, they're like, what is this weird creature sleeping on the floor in the corner? Yeah, I just need to get my spells back. It'll only take 2 hours.
He explains that they'll do what they can to get it, but if it's like there is one and there's only one guy that has it, like
Hold
they'll
on.
bargain with him.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm sure that they have a talisman of pure good or something like that, right?
yeah, probably.
There's
Yeah.
just a mirror that summons a copy of a creature that sees its reflection, an exact duplicate with all of its magical items, and it fights the thing in the mirror.
That would be fun.
Holy shit! That only costs 92,000 gold.
Oh yeah, only.
We could still get a 50,000 gold on top of that.
He kind of clarifies, like, you know, if you asked for Sun Orchid Elixir, we'd try really hard to get it to you. So
What is that?
it's a potion of youth,
Oh.
but it again can no longer be
Hey, I'm
created.
over 60.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. There's a well of many worlds.
Oh my god, Aaron's so excited.
50k.
This strange interdimensional device looks just like a portable hole.
Ah.
Anything placed in it is immediately cast into another world, a parallel world, another planet, or a different plane chosen randomly.
Ooh, Iron Flask. When the user
We gotta
speaks a
log off.
command word, he
Bye-bye.
can force any
Thanks.
creature.
Guys.
Good evening.
Peace, good
Thank
session.
you.
Yes, thank you.
He can force any creature from another plane into the container. And if freed with the command word, it is forced to serve for 1 hour. Seals evil, but you're just like, nope, you're mine now.
Apparatus of the Crab is a
Whatever you guys could get to prevent, like, mind control and fear-altering effect would probably not be a bad idea.
Apparatus of the Crab is a metallic magical vehicle. When unoccupied, it appears to be a large sealed iron barrel big enough to hold 2 medium creatures. Close examination and a DC 20 perception check reveals it has a hatch. Anyone who crawls inside finds 10 unlabeled levers for seating 2 creatures. These levers allow those inside to control the apparatus's movements and actions. There's a 1d10 switch to retract and extend legs, uncover forward porthole, snap pincers. It's just a giant crab.
I actually like the Instant Fortress Cube, and I imagine with some precision we could throw it in perhaps the gullet of an enemy and have it expand and pop them from the inside.
This is a giant mechanical crab.
Yeah, but it has giant weak points.
Yeah, but it still has 200 health and hardness 15.
It's pretty good.
And it can swim! It's a fucking crab submarine!
We all live. Orb of Pure Law. What is this?
And it was kind of cool.
Detect chaos. I thought it was deter.
Ooh, you could get a Pearl of Power, Ethan.
Yeah.
Or
What is
Sky
that?
could get a Pearl of Power. It
Let me know if you
re-prepares
see
your
anything.
spells.
Ooh, Carpet
Ooh,
of Flying.
Ah,
Pearl of Power lets you recall any one spell you had prepared and then cast that day. Just as
All right,
equipment.
send that to me in a link. I'll have to think about that one. Sorry, I also, again, I leveled up, so I'm trying to get through this. It's amazing. I can now cast Banishment, by the way,
Hell yeah.
which allows me to do 2 hit dies worth of banishing.
My knee jerk is that we should just take the take one of the manuals of permanent stat bonuses.
The last leaves of the Autumn Dryad is kind of cool.
What's that do?
You can turn into a tree for up to 8 hours a day, and when you're in your tree form, you can release your leaves on the wind, consciously controlling them as a scrying sensor, the abilities of Arcane Eye, and the leaves have the stats of any army ant swarm, but with plant traits, fast healing 5, and vulnerability to fire. And
We can get a Lord's Banner, which emits a Hallow effect with a 40-foot radius, or it gives us a Swiftness bonus, or it gives us a Terror bonus, or it gives us a Morale bonus. Holy shit. Any
so we're just
allies...
gonna go around with a banner.
Yeah. It's basically Ethan's buff so long as you're carrying this banner for the victory one.
Pretty good.
Alright, Aubrey didn't say anything, but I assume they'll let me sleep in a corner.
Or we could just get a fucking crystal ball. So
I want something that denies people their dex bonus. I need it.
Or we could get something to make sure that we don't get scryed on by the Lang Dragon anymore.
I don't think it's a Lang Dragon?
Lang.
Yeah, I know that. I don't think he's from the plane of Lang, though.
No, he's not.
Okay. Because that would be a terror unto
It's a
itself.
6th level spell to have Curse of the Outcast, curse someone to rub people the wrong way. Aaron does that naturally. Are you cursed?
Yeah, we could just get a fucking ballin'-ass crystal ball.
Shit.
We could get a crystal ball with the text thoughts. Oh, if we get a crystal ball of telepathy, we can send silent messages with the person appearing in the crystal ball. Once per day, the character can attempt to implant a suggestion.
Aw, man. Now I'm gonna have to type this. Ooh, no way.
Ooh. There's a bunch of figurines of wondrous power. Wow. For only 9,000 gold, we can get a figurine that turns the owner into a giant owl.
That's fun. I could be a giant owl.
Oh no, it summons a giant owl once per day.
Oh shit.
Oh no, or yeah, okay. So it becomes one, or it turns you into one, I think. And it lasts for 8 hours. Fuck. Ooh, clockwork arm.
Alright, be right back.
Shit. If you're missing an arm, we can just get you a clockwork arm.
Well, I do have all of my arms so far.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Clockwork Orange.
Crown of Heaven.
What am I, a joke to you guys?
This is exactly the price that we have. It's called the Crown of Heaven.
What does it do?
I'm reading into it. Grants its wearer fluency in Celestial and allows her to detect evil at will and use tongues once per day on command. Also gains a +5 sacred bonus on knowledge the planes checks regarding outsiders with the good or evil subtypes, and any effect she creates with the good descriptor takes effect at +1 caster level.
But for 150,000 gold, that still feels like I wanted it to do more.
A crown, an orb, and a scepter of heaven, collectively known as the regalia of heaven, increase power when used together. If the wearer of a crown of heaven wields an orb or scepter of heaven, she creates effects she creates with the good descriptor gain an additional +1 caster level, and a +1 sacred bonus to AC. She also radiates an aura of menace for 20 feet.
What?
A crown of heaven bestows 1 negative level on any evil creature wearing it, which cannot be removed or overcome while carrying the crown. Damn. Yeah, so basically it casts all spells with a good descriptor at +1 caster level.
Holy shit. That's a lot of my spells.
And it gives you detect evil and tongues at will once per day.
What?
Yeah.
Send that one to me as well.
I thought that the tongues part was once per day, but the detect evil was at will.
Oh, yeah. Detect evil at will, tongues once per day.
I would love to be able to detect evil at will. I feel like maybe that was a thing
Yeah, that would be really nice.
in D&D ages ago, but they took that away.
Let me check what the orb and scepter do.
Yeah, I mean, if I could get a set, especially if I can afford it.
The orb is much cheaper.
I could do flesh wall, create a wall of zombies.
Touching anything with the orb of heaven has the same effect as dousing the target with a flask of holy water.
Huh.
It invokes 1 permanent negative level on any creature carrying it or holding it. A good creature may hold the orb in hand and command it to invoke Consecrate and Searing Light once per day. Sky?
What?
Once per day, free Consecrate and Searing Light.
Wow. Because we're going to need to go back to that undead castle at some point.
Yeah. The scepter can shoot a spear of purity.
I wouldn't mind having something that's a little long range.
Hi. Are you up from your nap? My cat has just emerged for the first time since I started playing. Hello, princess. Come here.
Have your family always owned cats?
Kind of. We had a cat when I was little, and then we got another cat when I was little, and then she died when I was in high school, and then I got this kitty when I was a senior in college. So yeah, I guess.
That Instant Fortress is pretty nice, but it's actually pretty cheap even. It's only a third of the cost for looking at you.
Yeah.
Ooh, we could get winged boots for someone. Those are actually pretty fucking cheap.
I feel like a lot of us have decent boots.
Bottled misfortune.
I can create an oasis. Wait, who's a wisdom caster? Besides me.
I don't think any of this.
Okay. Never mind then. Not gonna prepare that spell. I can create a moving pit.
You can buy a candle for 2,000 gold that just creates a Zone of Truth spell for an hour while it's burning.
Can you like turn it off and on again until a total of hours runs out, or
Yeah, I think so.
one-time thing?
Oh, no, it says until snuffed out. Never mind.
Well,
We could get a flying carpet for 3 people.
but we have a flying Jason.
Yeah, but we can have a 10 by 10 foot flying carpet with unlimited duration.
But there's 5 of us.
Yeah, that each one is only 60,000 gold, so we could get 3. You can get an Orb of Pure Law. It gives a +4 deflection bonus to AC attacks from chaotic creatures. And can use Detect Chaos and Detect Law at will.
I don't think we need that very often, though, right?
True.
Oh shit.
We could get a Meta Magic Rod of Empower.
What's that?
Just 3 times per day you can cast an empowered spell.
What's an empowered spell, though?
Empower spell increases the level by 2 of the spell. I recommend all of the casters in the party look at all of the Meta Magic Rods. So I'm just posting that in D&D. But yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming.